What up? What up? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. We about to get started in a second. Give me a minute. Give me a second. You can run, but you can't hide. This is what we've been waiting for. My channel was built off of power. What do we know right now? We about to deep dive into all of it and see what the hell do we actually know. All right, I'm gonna let that run one more time. I'm sending the link to Brillo. We're going to have him on. Matter of fact, we might stop that. Let me know you guys' predictions real quick. What are you thinking about this season 3 that's coming up? There's clips dropping. You know, there's rumors. They call them spoilers. I've been sitting on it for like 2 weeks. This clip been out on Facebook for a while, and I've always had it, but I ain't said nothing to nobody. I've been waiting. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. All of the little clips that we've seen this week. We're going to go through and we're going to break them down live. I'm probably going to do another one by myself, but we're going to break them down live. We're going to talk about some of the pictures that were released, and we're going to try to piece together what do we know for Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3. You know, I got my little maroon on, you know what I'm saying, because that's what we doing this season, Red. Now, look, I ain't got Davis McClain money. I got Mo McDonald money. You know what I mean? Mo McDonald money. So I'm just trying to get in here. I'm trying to let Davis know that I'm serious this year. I'm trying to become a lawyer also. And I don't mind working up under him because I'm here and we getting 500, a half a ticket. We getting a half a ticket for every incident. So, you know, I'm with that. Oh, yeah, that's hitting tonight. We ain't got no Simply. That's some vodka right there. We ain't got no Simply tonight. All right, hold on. Let me send this out to Brillo. And then we're going to go ahead and get started, man. What up, Vonnie? Oh, we haven't seen you in here in a while, Vonnie. All right. So what have you guys seen over these last week? What have you guys seen? What's out there that you guys want to talk about? Because that's what tonight's live is for. What do we know? What can we piece together? I know people always talking about, oh, they don't watch spoilers. Listen, they got to promote the show. It's not like this stuff is leaking. They're putting this stuff out on purpose. They're putting it out on their pages. The clip of Effie, that's an advertisement that's been on Facebook and Instagram for like 2 weeks. No one's ever paid no attention to it because Ghost wasn't here. But Ghost is here, and we're going to talk about that. Man, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Y'all know I've been breaking down character descriptions. I'm trying to keep y'all informed. Y'all know we about to push this. We might mess around and have a live every single night. We don't know yet. Eric said Lorenzo scared of Monet. Hey, y'all heard me. I said Lorenzo gonna be tiptoeing in his Jordans. Yeah, he gonna be quiet this whole season. He ain't gonna be able to talk. Bonnie said Monet going through. Every time we see Monet, that's one thing we are prepared for. Look at Monet's face. Of course, this is a serious moment. So this was easy for Monet. They said, Monet, just show up. We got a photo shoot. We got this red Versace for you. We got the motherfucking Cuban for you. We good. So that's easy for her. Look, this is her. Would they be saying the natural be resting face? That's Monet. Auntie Mo. But what do we know, man? Maybe this season, she might find the love of her life. Maybe this season, she might own up to some shit. We don't know. Lorenzo going to be weak this season? I don't know. I do feel that Lorenzo is going to be, he's going to be in the background a little bit. Now, if you watch my videos of the character descriptions, they talk a little bit about that. Now, you know, saying they don't go into a lot of detail. They just give you an oversight of what to come. You know what I mean? And, you know, I've been piecing things together, and it looks like a couple of my theories, they may pan out. A couple of them might not, but that's the beauty of it. We hope that none of our theories pan out. We hope that they have a plot twist here, a plot twist there. We ain't got to worry about shit. What up, Demarcus? My dog OT in here. Vonnie, Kendall, my brother Eric, Jeremiah's in here. Hey, Jeremiah, I seen you posted the thing to do in Toronto, or it may have been in Canada. I ain't never been up there above the border. But I'm sure as hell gonna try, especially if I can get this money up off Tariq this season. Daria's in here. So we're gonna go ahead. We're going to jump into this. We're going to jump into what everybody was talking about today. Like they actually seen a ghost. Do we forget that this series is called Ghost? So that means we got to look at it like this. Everything that seems to be real could be fake. We don't know anything at this moment. Hell, we had a whole classroom full of ghosts last season. We didn't even know that. We were not expecting to see a whole classroom of dead motherfuckers. We didn't expect that. Now, people were saying, oh, look at Lauren. She's not dead. She never came in the room. How do we know? We didn't see the whole dream. She a ghost. Everybody in there was... And they weren't even ghosting that. They were a dream, a figment of his imagination. So we don't know. Is she alive from the clip that we've seen? Is she dead? We don't know. Is this before? Is this after? They working with the laws? We don't know. But that's why we're here today, because we're trying to figure out some shit. Now, I was over on Brillo's channel earlier with my boy Key. And, you know, we were all in agreement that we don't want them to drag out this Lauren thing. We want them to... Maybe episode 2, maybe episode 3. That's what I was saying, like the end of it. But we don't want to wait to episode 8 and it's Lauren is alive. At that point, Ghost, y'all lost us. We don't care. It's episode 7. We want to know kind of early, or at least me personally. What up, Big Wolf? Bonnie says she's been here the whole season. All right. We getting it. Now, the clip that everybody was talking about today, I mean, you can consider this a spoiler if you want, but it's been out there. And they're using promotion. This whole Larenz situation. Let me try to stop it on there. All right. 3 months for $3. $3 a month. $3 a month. 3 months for $3. $9 to watch this. You can get the finale of BMF. This is a little bit of promo. It's not paid promo, but you can get the last couple of episodes of BMF, and you can get the whole season of Ghost. Now, like I said, this has been on Facebook for like 2 weeks. It's not a spoiler or anything. It's promotion. Now, when the window rolls down, who do we see? We see young Effie. And this appears to be Blanca. Now, if this is real, Effie working with the feds? Isn't Blanca working with Mecca? People were saying, is Mecca related to Effie? How is she standing next to Blanca, who's looking for Tariq, who was the contact for Mecca, and she's bringing her Lauren? But then I had to look a little closer, and she didn't bring Lauren here. She's standing outside, so maybe she met up with Blanca. Who is this nigga back here driving? There's a driver in the whip. So is this all stage? Is Effie working with the feds to bring Tariq down? You see what I'm saying? There's a driver in the vehicle. So this isn't the moment that we seen Effie drive off. So it has us all confused. And it says no show hoes. But we about to poke some holes in this and try to figure it out. But first, let me bring up my dog. You guys may know him as Brillo, the Big Review. That's my homie. I call him Professor B. So he's going to come on. He's going to school you guys a little bit. And you're going to see him a lot on my channel once power drops. And the reason for that is because grandson is his grandson. Whenever you hear grandson, just think Brillo, the Big Review. What up, brother?
Hey, what's good, brother?
What's going on?
I saw you with the hat on. I had to throw it on.
Oh yeah, you know. I'm trying to get the suit game together to compete with Davis. Now I got baby maroon on right now. I can't get the full red yet. I ain't there yet. But we trying to work our way up there. You know what I mean?
The wardrobe is fire, man.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now let me tell you, I ain't spending what they spending. I ain't got that. But if y'all want to donate to the Cash App, MOEDOTJ, I can go pick up that time 4 by Friday. We can get this together. Y'all go ahead, get the Cash App or Super Chats. We can go get that time 4 suit by Friday. But I'm gonna need that by what time it is. It's 6:14, 6:30. We need like 2,500 in there. So I'm gonna get the time 4 for Friday.
Thanks.
All right. So right now, you know how we doing it. I asked you, did you see this little clip here? And we're breaking down potentially. Maybe a dream, maybe a ghost. Allegedly, in this clip, Lauren is still alive. So what do you think about this if you've seen it? And how do you feel? Let me take it back a little bit. How do you feel about Effie standing next to Blanca? What do you think about this?
Well, it's foreshadowing, man. Effie gonna be in trouble with the law. I think she's gonna be implicated in this Lauren situation. And I also think she's gonna cross my grandson when it comes down to the countdown, man.
Who is that, Effie or Lauren?
Effie. She's gonna cross him again.
So I was throwing out a couple of theories about is this like showing us that she deals with Blanca? If she's standing out here with Blanca, she already had a relationship with Blanca, maybe because Mecca is related to her. What do you think about that?
See, here we go with the theories. It's very plausible. I actually like that. I hope they do give us some creative like that. That will be dope. But I definitely don't trust Effie at all. Blanca, we know she has the end for her. She gonna get some type of St. Patrick, whether it's Ghost or Tariq. Can't get Ghost, so she gonna end up having to try to get Tariq. I think that's very plausible theory right there, and it will be exciting. We need to know more about her character. That's Effie. We don't know anything about her story. We just know that she had a brother that passed. That's pretty much it. So.
And that could align with Mecca. He didn't pass. He just had to leave because he was telling on everybody. You see what I'm saying? Because how could she be with Blanca? Like, what would Blanca know about Effie when she just found out that Tariq had something to do with Mecca's death? You see what I'm saying?
Effie is not a global snitch too, bro.
I mean, that runs in the bloodline. That's how it is. Like, it usually don't skip generations. If the one of them got it, one of the siblings got it, they all got it. So, and how would this change the story if Lauren is alive? If what we see in here isn't a dream or anything, and Lauren is alive, how would that change everything?
Definitely gonna change everything because that means Lauren is working with the police.
Well, we already knew that she had the rolling.
I mean, but. Well, of course, we already knew that she had the rollie, but it means that she's like really locked in with him, and they're definitely trying to take Tariq down. At first, she didn't want to do it. Remember, she was apprehensive. She went and cussed out Carrie, Milgram. She didn't want to do it, but if this happens, I guess after she probably thinks Tariq had something to do with her plan to kill her too.
Check it out. You just put the bug in my head. Effie, even if she ain't connected with Dante, it would be cool if they did tie it like that. So, we come full circle. Effie's with Blanca, right? Effie got rid of Lauren because of why?
Tariq.
No. What did Effie say about Lauren?
She was a snitch.
Did Tariq tell her about the wire?
Did he? Yeah, he did. No.
She knows about everything. Remember, they're sitting at the table. So if she got Lauren, she took Lauren because she knows Lauren will cooperate and she's going to hand her to the feds.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. If she takes Lauren to the feds, this is going to get Tariq for good.
Well, so if she say cheat code, it's a cheat code right there. We might have solved one of these mysteries.
That's why we here, y'all, tonight. Hit the subscribe button. Me and Brillo together, we'll figure it out for you. If she is alive, she knows that Lauren talks a lot. So why not give her to the feds to get Tariq the fuck up out of there? And I can take the new spot that my brother had. And now, because we know that she told on Tariq back in high school, this is what Effie's been doing. Everyone's called her an opportunist.
Wow, I like that a lot.
That's good right there.
Would be crazy right there. Lauren still alive. Effie handed over to her handler, which is Blanca. That would explain a lot.
And Davis is a lawyer. He still has Saxe on his team, so he could be talking to Tariq. In the trailer, we got to get rid of her because Effie knows a lot. And if she's working with the feds, that could be who Davis was talking about, and maybe not Monet.
Facts.
And that's why I say, guys, just because they released something doesn't mean it's a spoiler, because we just gave you two good theories that could potentially work. He could be talking about Effie. Effie could be handing Lauren over to cover herself. We don't know.
I like that a lot. You be talking about anybody. I know I'm ready, man. Episode 1, I'm ready.
And guess what? Watch this. Who is this up here on the phone?
Is that Ghost?
Hell no, it ain't Ghost. That's the cleanest mofo in power. That's Davis McClain. And that's why I put that together. Like Davis might be talking about them. They wouldn't just happen to put Davis above them all. You know what I mean? Just throwing it out there in front of us. So that could be a storyline right there where Davis is like, we got to get rid of them because I'm getting information.
And all of this is bad for Davis because how do they even know about Lauren? He let Tariq hear the audio, right? So that's coming back from to Davis. So he definitely stands to gain if you get rid of him. Right? He already got enough on his plate. They could take his law license for that.
At this point, I think the law license is the least of his work. He got a lot of other stuff to deal with. Let me see what the chat say real quick. OT said, Effie fine as hell. I ain't seen no paperwork. That's facts. That's facts.
Oh, I hate when they hit me with my own stuff.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what Sandra said. The proof is in whatever has her waistband getting ready to show Tariq when she says she just wants the truth. Oh, yeah, in the trailer. I think I got the trailer over here. But I got a couple of the clips that we're going to go to. I just wanted to touch on Effie first because, you know, there's a lot of people saying, damn, what the hell's going to happen with Effie? Is Lauren still alive? But after watching this, man, it's all kinds of things that we can try to figure out.
What would be the ultimate crossover because a lot of people saying, they wouldn't show us if Lauren was alive, but maybe they want us to think that. And she's actually alive, and they showed us. It's fun to speculate, man. I can't call it either way.
Exactly. I mean, but I like it though. I like what they're doing because they're throwing all of this out, and it's like, all right, now we really gearing up for it. I know a lot of y'all gonna be watching BMF, but if you're on Mo.J's channel, we watching Power first. Okay, Power first. You look at this. Look. We already know what Terry and them on over there. Meech is trying to be a drug dealer, a kingpin.
I hate to say this, man. I saw a picture with old girl in the Discord. Did you see that, man?
That's why I'm saying we know it's the finale over there, but what Ghost is giving us right now, and that's why I had to hop on here and say, what do we actually know right now? We don't know anything. There's all kind of theories, and then everything that me and Brillo just said to y'all. Guess what? This could just be a dream. We don't even know, man. That's how this show is. They could all be ghosts. You know what I'm saying? We never seen what happened to Effie. She took the body out there. Maybe she died. We don't know. Ghosts. That's what we here for. But that's really all I got on Effie. If she's working with Blanca, man. If she's
Blanca is gonna quickly go to the top of the water bill dude, man. She gonna be doing a lot of irritating for me. I already know your angle. How you feel about Blanca? Or is she just a good cop?
If Effie's working with her, man, F Blanca, man, you can't do that to Effie. Effie's somebody you're supposed to have in your corner. But I just knew when she got in that bed funky last season, I said you can't trust her. And we know since the OG player, we could never trust Blanca. So for me, I'm looking at Blanca like, damn. But she's really about to put that pressure on Tariq. You remember on your channel, you asked us, is Tariq going to be better than Ghost? If he can't beat the feds, then we'll never know. Ghost fighting the feds. Yeah, Blanca he beat the NYPD, but can he beat the feds?
Right. Blanca done got and stepped her game up. Now she still trying to get St. Patrick. So we're gonna see Saxe. I know we haven't talked about that. We haven't even talked about Saxe. I did see him in the trailer. I haven't even seen him in the trailer.
We just getting started. So make sure you hit that like button. We got 50 people in here. I got my brother Brillo, the big review in here. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. This is the first person I ever collaborated with. And, you know, his channel taking off. Mine took off. And he's been genuine. So he's going to be here for the ride. We going to the top.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you hit that. We got, 50 people in here, man. Let's get 40 likes in here. And let me know who y'all want to talk about next. We might jump to Saxe because, like Brillo said, we haven't heard too much about him. And I will say in the OG power, Saxe is one of my favorite characters. Top 3 easily. and he's still holding it down.
Such a jerk. I don't see it ending well for him if he's gonna try to backdoor Davis.
What else tomorrow?
What up, though? Tomorrow 313. Saxe is gonna be trying to backdoor Davis, so I'm trying to figure out how is that gonna work. Davis is a lot more dangerous than people think. If you think we're gonna go through a show and Davis, aka Method Man, not gonna catch a body, you sadly mistaken. What you think about that, man? I think Davis might end up killing Saxe for the backdoor play.
But we were just talking about risking his license. You think he about to try to get rid of, like, kill Saxe? Maybe he had like Kane do it or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That kind of counts. But Saxe coming for him, man. Saxe trying to lock that man up. We know he's supposed to be in jail for what Theo is in jail for.
Allegedly, we ain't seen no paperwork. I ain't seen the transcripts. I don't know what was going on in court.
Yeah, they just going off of height and stuff. And so Theo is allegedly, like Monet J said, in jail for the manslaughter that Davis committed. They haven't been confirmed yet, but everyone knows damn near it's true. So I'm interested to see that storyline, man, because Saxton been around for too long, man. It's time to close.
That's good, though. We need somebody that's going to linger. You got to have someone annoying like Saxe lingering around in the background. You know what I mean? Because without Saxe, think about it. Saxe is playing both sides. He's also working with Tariq a little bit, but he's still trying to get Tariq. It's just at this point, he's really trying to figure it out. So once Saxe is gone, I think the build up with his character, whatever they do, will be good.
Let me ask you this. How many freaking super cops can one show have? Remember Detective Whitman. We got Blanca coming. And Saxe? Somebody going to jail.
Somebody going to jail. And the thing about Blanca, like Saxe has been there. You know Saxe is in the series. Blanca be getting fired. Both of them be getting fired and moved around. But Blanca took a little bit of time off, and she came back more powerful than ever. We looking at her like, wait, you had the biggest snitch in American history.
Right.
And now, like,
let's not forget how Whitman is and how he felt about Carrie. He gonna want to solve that murder.
I forgot all about Whitman. Hold on real quick. Let me see some. Shout out to Demarcus for that $10. Hey, guys. I want you guys to start asking Demarcus questions. We got to find out, does Demarcus work with stars? Because watch, I guarantee what we're about to read is probably going to come true. Watch. Saxe will find out about Davis. He will find out that Davis committed the manslaughter, not Theo. Davis will find out that Lorenzo killed Zeke, and Davis will get Lorenzo to kill Saxe to keep Lorenzo's secret from Monet.
Oh my God!
It's very detailed, Demarcus, stars writer.
He right for the show, bro. It's like we done figured you out, Demarcus.
Saxe will find out that Davis committed the manslaughter, not Theo. Davis will find out that Lorenzo killed Zeke, and Davis will get Lorenzo to kill Saxe to keep Lorenzo's secret from Monet.
There's so many twists and turns in that. He said a lot. I mean, he said a lot in just two sentences. And I
had a see, and that's the thing over here. Let's see something. Here we go. Davis McClain's description for this season. Davis is in the thick of it as he's forced to help Tariq and Noma. Mecha supplier engages him to move her product. Davis proves legal counsel to Monet as the feds look into her for Carrie's death and helps her search for Zeke's killer. In the midst of all of it, Davis is trying to get his dying brother Theo out of prison with the help from Saxe, but the pressure on Davis may have inadvertently caused him to put his trust in the wrong person. Now, are they talking about putting his trust in Tariq, putting his trust in the Saxe?
Right. Davis, I think they talking about Saxe. He in the blender. I mean, he definitely shouldn't be trusting Saxe. He's not expecting Saxe to double cross him like this. Saxe is going playing a dirty game, man.
See, so like just speaking of Saxe, his storyline is going to be directly connected to Davis's because this is what they said about Saxe. They said after choosing to align himself with Gianni as a criminal informant, Cooper Saxe is doing all he can to get evidence pointing to Davis' involvement in Tariq and the Tejada's illicit dealings. So from this description, it's telling us that Saxe is trying to bring him down for fucking with the Tejadas.
What is his problem with Davis? Come on, Saxe. That man Davis gave you a job. He threw you a life raft.
Yeah, he gave you a job after the feds got rid of you. You was a DA and it's over with, and he brought you in. Then it says, while working as a double agent in Davis's office, Saxe's intentions are both personal and professional. He wants to get back into a relationship with Gianni, who's icing him out until he gets her information, and he wants to finally send Tariq to prison. Saxe is presented the perfect opportunity to get in close and get information with Davis. Ask him to get information to release his brother Theo for wrongfully convicted. Damn. So when you read them two together, my bad, I got you off. When you read them together, Saxe is trying to get his girl back. Saxe is trying to turn Davis in over damn the Tejadas. And just what did Demarcus say? Demarcus told us that he's going to be trying to use Lorenzo to get at. Oh my goodness! I told y'all, Demarcus works for stars because
there's
right now
storylines, man. This has to be fast paced because there's too much going on, man. It can't be like you know what I'm saying. Each episode, I think, is gonna have to be a good episode. I don't think they can have a mediocre episode with everything. Well, they could, but they don't have to. As many storylines as they got, that's exciting. It's no reason for a filler episode.
Exactly. It's a lot of stories and just us piecing this together. Miles, yeah, I'm gonna play the clip. Right now, we kind of talking about Saxe, but it's going to transfer over to our boy Davis. So I'm gonna play that little clip that they dropped. But in using Lorenzo might be saying, "Hey, Kane, I need you to go kill Saxe." Right. You know what I'm saying? Because Lorenzo already got a body on him. He probably ain't trying to catch another one, especially not Saxe.
Lorenzo, man.
Man, just off of, I do want to see Davis's story, his story build a little bit more. I'm glad that we're actually going to see what's going on with him and his brother instead of him just being in the office every time we see him or popping up on, you know what I mean? I want to see his story. Hell, they might, instead of doing the Tate spinoff, they might go ahead and just do the Davis spinoff.
Man, that would not be a bad look.
Mm-hmm. But we did get a clip this week about Davis. So this is what Miles is talking about. And this is from the official Power, y'all. This ain't no spoiler. This is their promotion. Hold on, bring it up.
Oh, so we know he getting out of jail. So they gonna know so if he getting out, then who did the manslaughter? Saxe is he has not paid that water bill in 6 years.
You trying to turn Saxe water off for doing his job?
Nah, look, well, he got him out, but he definitely gonna try to put Davis in, but it's so many twists and turns because you just read that he trying to connect Davis to the Tejada, so Davis might not even go down for that manslaughter. Do you think his brother gonna get out?
I don't think his brother's gonna get out until maybe like the end. What I see happening is maybe he dies in there like right before they can get something cleared or something like that in nature. Because I don't know. I couldn't see him getting out because the longer he's in, that's gonna let Saxe build up information and also start to follow Davis when it comes to working with the Tejadas.
I think it'll be a tragedy. Like he get out. I mean, well, he's supposed to get out. The paperwork comes through. He's about to get released, and then he's gonna die right before he's supposed to get out and get to the trials.
So do you think with Saxe going after him, do you think it would be easier for him to figure out the manslaughter thing or to try to prove him with the Tejadas and like Tariq?
It'll definitely be easier to probably prove the manslaughter because he a lawyer. He may come back into play.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's the only thing that could probably have him tied to Mecca, which Blanca could be looking into. You see what I'm saying? It's so many different things.
The hottest as well. Like, it's so much, man.
Because I always ask, what the hell? People are saying he may have finished the ring, but I'm like, okay, if he did that, then they wouldn't have showed us him even receiving the ring. It wouldn't even been that important. It wouldn't have been that big of a significant ring.
Like, that ring was too important, too symbolic. Everybody was looking at it when Effie saw it. Damn. When everybody saw it, they're like, whew. I thought Effie was about to steal it at first.
You think that could potentially have something? Like with a diamond like that, people would know if you sell that,
right?
People would know. So maybe it'll pop up and they like, who sold it? Oh, it's Davis McClain.
It's gonna pop up. We know that's gonna pop up.
Because you're not selling this at no pawn shop.
It might be bad for Davis. He better have had somebody pawn it for him if he was smart.
Shit, I'll pawn it. Give it to me, Davis. I'll get rid of it. I'm on cash too.
Man, it's so many twists and turns that this thing can go. It's been a whole over a year. We ready.
So let me ask the chat. Do you all think that Davis, that was actually his crime and Theo took the time for him? I mean, we know he took the time, but do you think it's going to be good for Davis to try to get him out? Or he's like, man, you should just sit there, man?
I mean, I think Davis should try to get him out. But, I mean, if he's willing to take the charge for Davis, he know Davis is making millions. He love his brother. Like that love for your brother is different. Personally, I'm not going to jail for my brother, bro. I love you, dog. I'm not. Hey, I'm not gonna say nothing if we do something together, but I'm not eating your charge, my guy. I'm sorry. That's where I draw the line. I am not eating your charge. So
not Brillo the big review.
I'm not eating your charge, my guy.
Oh man.
But if I'm getting locked up for something Brian did, oh sir, you better come forward, B.
He said, hey, y'all, listen up. Brillo ain't taking no time for y'all, so don't do nothing around Brillo and think you about to get off with it because he ain't taking no time. I ain't saying he telling, but he ain't taking time. He don't know nothing. But hey,
don't give you a chance to come clean, brother. Like back in the day, riding around. You know, my man. The police get pulled over. My person I'm with throw their stuff on the floor in my car. I looked at him. I looked at the officer. I looked at him again. I'm like, dog. I'm thinking to myself, bro, don't make me do it, because that's to me, that's not right, bro. You going why would you throw it on my floor in my car, bro? You gotta eat that. It's two of us in here, dog.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Brillo, man. You got a good personality, man. People want to see this on your channel, man. They want to see this on your channel, man. You gotta open up on there, man. Be you, Brillo. Be you, man. That's what people want to see, man. They want to be entertained, and you an entertaining brother. I'm not saying your stuff is boring. I'm saying, man, turn it up, man. You funny as fuck, man.
Stop. You feel me though, bro? Like, it's two of us in the car. You basically, both of us talking about we don't know who it is. We both going to jail. Don't make me do this, bro. I love it. Don't make me do this, man. I'm too silent.
Gonna, I'm gonna tell.
I'm telling, bro.
I'm gonna tell.
I'm not doing it, bro. I'm straight. Hey, he felt it too. He like, you know what? I'm like, my man, I'm still solid. It's not gonna get back to the black one. Brillo done told, but brother, I was not about to let. I got kicked out of school. It was over. I was some drunk on my seat, and everything ended up working out. Little probation, this and that. But brother, no sir. I was not doing that. It's only 2 of us in the car. Nah, dog. And I didn't. And it'd be different if it was us together. You know what I'm saying? We was doing this together. I ain't know nothing, Mo. I had no clue, bro.
Oh, nigga.
No clue at all.
Dog, you got me crying, man. I don't know nothing, man. It ain't mine.
Nah, it was some hell of a non-verbals, man. I swear I looked in my back seat, like looked at my man, then I turned to look at the officer.
The police is out the window, y'all. This nigga looked at the cop, looked at his boy like.
Then my man, I guess he felt it in the air, bro, because it'd have been different if like I know that that's ours. Okay, I'm driving. I know I gotta take the charge if I'm driving. Right? And we know what's going on. You take that charge. I'm thinking I'm good. I get pulled over. I'm like, I got my license registration. I pull over. I'm like, bad, man. I ain't drunk or nothing. I'm like, man, cops messing with me, dog. This nigga throw his junk on the floor. He ain't even try to duff it, or nothing. So, I'm like,
oh shit. That's fucking funny, man. I ain't lying, you did.
Mike J from Eastern Michigan. Sucker. Never mess with that dude again, bro. I wasn't even cool with his ass like that.
Oh. Hey, Brillo, dog. You got to start telling stories on the channel, bro. That's what people love. Stories too, man. That's what they love, man. You think they get on here to hear me talk about power? No, they want to hear me go on a rant about some bullshit. I try to talk about the show, but dog, you see what you
did? They include me in the rant, man.
Nah, this is going up, man. Put this on your channel too. Hey, sometime, what is it? 44 minutes. I'll write this one down, man. Hey, that was a good segment right there, man. Like, my man Brillo is a grown ass man. I'm the same way. I ain't about to say, no, I don't know shit, but I tell you what, it ain't mine. I don't know who the shit is, but it ain't mine. Fuck that. Yeah. I ain't gonna tell on you there.
Yeah, I'm like, man, don't make me have to do this, dog. I do not want to, brother. I will say this: he didn't make me have to do it, bro. Because either way it go, I wasn't going to jail, brother.
That nigga told him straight up, "Hey man, don't make me have to do it." Back to nigga, I ain't saying shit, but nigga, you better know to take that motherfucker because I'm lowering up. And I'll tell you one thing. My lawyer gonna know everything that went down in that mother. Now my lawyer gonna go tell what happened. I ain't look, nigga, please.
Hey man.
See, Brillo, they saying it. They love the Reds. They love it laid back Brillo. I'm telling you, man, the stories, dog. You got we all experience life and we all got stories.
Yeah, that's dope. I feel that, man. I'm gonna have to bring a more laid back environment to the channel, man.
Yeah, see, you got to relate the story. You just related the story to what we were talking about here. It's like, dog, are you taking the charge for your brother? Like, you really got to think about your life. Now you in this motherfucker sick trying to get out, like, for some shit you didn't do. Now, I'm not saying snitch or anything, but hey, man, if you do the crime, you better do the time, man. But shit. When I tell you that, hey, that was good, Brillo, man. That was a good story. I ain't
taking no heat from my son. I ain't. No. That's what I said. Make a long story short, Brian, bro, lay to death, little bro. Ain't gonna happen.
Oh my goodness.
Little bro just came home too.
Think about it. We wouldn't even have Brillo on YouTube.
Right.
Damn, hold on. All right. Hey, that was some good shit, man. That was a good ass story, man. We needed that, man. Everybody liked that, man. That was good.
Right, OT, right, bro. Now, let me ask y'all this before I slide up out of here. Would I have been a snitch to say that's his? By the book of the code of the streets, would I have been a snitch to say it in the chat if I would have been like, officer, that is his. That is not mine. He was just willing to make me eat the charge. Like, what's worse, him letting me eat the charge? Hey, yeah, Cheryl Battle, I'm just talking. That's the only person I'm going to do that for is my son. And then, son, you're gonna have to promise me that we're not in this situation in 2 or 3 more years. Because if imagine going to jail for somebody and then they ass is right back in jail like the next year or a couple months later. Now I ain't never coming home because I'm about to kill you. Ain't no way. So would I be a snitch if I told that officer that ain't my package on the ground right there?
Nah, I mean, I don't know how you was living then. So I mean, if you just a regular kid and one of your homeboys had a pistol on and like hopped in the whippers, like, come on, man.
That's exactly the scenario.
Oh man, shit,
I mean, it wasn't a pistol, but
yeah, I mean, I get it. I'm just saying, like, I ain't saying shit, but I guarantee you one thing, man. I'm gonna give me a lawyer, nigga. I'm gonna tell my lawyer everything. My lawyer gonna go ahead and solve that.
Right. It's a wrap,
right? But I ain't about to tell no police nothing. I'm like, shit, hey, thank you, Demarcus, for that $5, brother. Let's see you watch. We already proved that everything he says comes to life. Tariq was mad at Ghost. Didn't take the rap for him killing Ray Ray.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
That is true.
That's facts. That's why I said he could have saved. Ghost could have saved us over the conversation.
I don't know, man. It's about to be tough for Davis. I do want to see Davis because Davis always had the advantage. We always seen Davis was always in the position to take advantage of whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to pay me. He ain't in no trouble. So this season, with some pressure being on him, we're going to really see how good he is. Is he going to fuck up? Is he going to make it happen?
I like Davis' character too, man. You got to do the money counter on your show, man. We gotta. How much is he gonna make? I know you mentioned it on my channel, man.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to find some graphics so we can get the little money counter up for the live.
He probably gonna make $1 million off Monet trial. Kane definitely gonna be on trial. Let's not forget somebody got to go down for the Jabari and Officer Ramirez murders. Can't try Tariq again. Kane on the tape, so he the next, you know what I'm saying? The next person in line. Or they just gonna leave them unsolved?
Nah, they can't leave them unsolved. They're gonna probably mention them. I know, let me see. My brother's keeper said, don't forget about Davis's wife. They don't keep mentioning her for nothing.
You gonna meet her this year?
Maybe she'll give up some information to Saxe. While Saxe is trying to, you know what I'm saying, ask some questions, he might go to her like, hey, you with, you know what I mean? Like if they do bring her in, they do bring up her name a lot, or at least mention her whenever he with somebody else.
Right. Man, there's so many side plots on this, man. Like, I was just thinking about what's that lady? You think we'll see her again? Probably not.
Who?
Tamika, who represented Tariq.
Wait, was she? Yeah, she just a private lawyer now?
Yeah, I think so.
But I thought she got back into one of the agencies. That's how she was able to go talk to Remember when they went out there to Tasha?
Oh yeah, I think she is a Fed now. She high ranking. Everybody elevating, and they ain't solving no cases. How are they elevating?
In the chat, real quick. Is Tamika? Does she have a job again, or is she an independent lawyer still, or like a private lawyer? What up, Jacoby?
Jacoby, what's good?
Because that is good. She was around and she told Tariq you can't ever come back here and see him or anything. She might check in.
I can almost guarantee we gonna see Tasha again. That phone is gonna come into play. It's so much shit to talk about. I see how you be on here for 4 and 5 hours, man.
Exactly, man. And we just talking about Saxe, and all of this is, Saxe and Davis, and all of this is just branching off of them.
Right. Demarcus say she a private lawyer, so you know what that means. She a private.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and watch it, or at least that last episode. But I know she was a private lawyer at one point, but I thought that she was talking to Saxe to potentially. I don't know, man. You know, I be forgetting stuff. That's why y'all here. Oh yeah, Yaz got the phone. Yeah, man, there's so much stuff.
No, that's gonna come into play.
That's just Davis. So we did Saxe and Davis. We touched on them a little bit. Been about an hour. Before you hop out of here, who would be one character, still in the segment from you? Who would you want to holler at? Because that'll be who I'm going to talk about next, unless you want to stay on here for a bit.
I'll let you, Mooch. One character that I want to holler at would be Drew.
Drew? Let me see. Do I got a picture? I think I got a picture of Drew.
All the characters. I just want to holler at Drew, man. Like,
think he's stepping it up this season?
I do. I actually think he's gonna step it up this season. He gonna surprise a lot of us. I don't care about his relationship status. Who cares? But the Everett dude, he need to transfer schools immediately. Get out of the way, because he could become a problem if Whitman keep pressing him. But I want to holler at Drew because we see, I think he's going to have to step it up because Lorenzo is going to be too nervous trying to get Monet off his back with the Zeke murder. Monet is like a little kid right now. She can't think straight because of Zeke murder. Lorenzo trying to cover everything up, that leaves him. Diana can't really do too much. That leaves him. And you see what he said in the teaser. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get him in line. Who else we working with? He was kind of looking like a boss. I would like to see more from this dude. I don't know. So this a character I would have to watch. Somebody I want to holler at and say, man, step it up. Your character description used to, it was comparing you to Michael Corleone. I need to see that.
All right. That's what you want to see. Hold on real quick. You good on time or?
Yeah, I'm good. I got a couple more minutes.
Oh yeah, all right. So whenever you need to, just stop me and tell you, because we about to, my channel, man. I'm laid back, man. Whatever you got to do. So with what you were saying about that, what do you think about this clip that they dropped?
Need to take this Noma out.
Didn't he seem like a boss? He's under control. He's composed, sitting there listening to gathering all of the facts, sitting there thinking, I'll handle Poppy. Who else is going to be working with us? All straight business. Drew might step it up, y'all. He might step it up. That's what I'm thinking. And also, what I got from that clip, they making my man Lorenzo just looking like a sucker, man. You think you backstabbed the family? Kane out here getting work. You should be thanking Kane. But yeah, what you think about that, man? Drew was kind of looking like in that little short clip, the way he was observing, thinking, you can see he was in deep thought, how he was talking to Kane. It just reminded me of somebody that was in charge, somebody who had it together.
Yeah, and that's my whole thing about the Tejadas. I keep saying, man, they're going to have to choose sides. It's about to be like a little family war going on. So you're either going to be with Lorenzo's side, and that's kind of what Kane is looking like, and then we got Drew kind of holding up on Monet's side. So, I want to see Drew's story evolve. And that's why I always say I want to keep Kane around, because I want Kane to eventually get to the top of it. But we know that he ain't going to be able to hold it. He just got it for that little brief moment. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It might be an issue between the two brothers, and then
it will be. I see that happening early. I see Kane. He gonna be mad early because he said, "Well, we don't know which episode this was. I'm assuming these are from episode 1. That's just an assumption." But you see, Kane said, he brokered a deal to get enough dope to run New York. So that kind of puts a halt to our theory that Tariq is gonna be the distro. So how is Kane gonna fumble this? How are they even gonna learn about Tariq? So it's too interesting. But Drew, I would love to see. They got to develop somebody, like you said. They got to develop one of these Tejada kids. It's either gonna be Kane or Drew, unless they throw us a real curveball and do something crazy with Diana.
Well, I mean, we know that Diana's supposed to be going to school this year, so she might meet somebody that knows somebody. I don't want to make it too corny where she meets somebody like their family's moving drugs to the Romeo and Juliet of the dope game. Like, come on, we don't want that, man. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely want to see Drew start to develop his character because he's one of the least people that all we knew is he was dealing with Everett. That's really all his storyline was.
That's it.
Because Kane was getting kicked out the house. Kane was getting into it with Lorenzo. Kane was getting into it with Mecca. Other than Everett, Drew was just another character.
Chilling. You got popped up at the bar by Rico, the wackest connect in power history. And that's it. He couldn't even draw no more.
Let me ask you this, Brillo. Cheryl said, I wonder what will make Drew turn. Is it Everett's death? What you think?
I hope so. That's what we all want. But they don't really give us.
You want Everett to die?
I do. Because I think
I do.
I definitely do, because like she said, I think that would turn him up. Just like I want Marvin to die, because I think that'll turn Jukebox up. That's the only thing that's gonna do it. So yeah, I need to see a different side of Drew, man.
I don't know how bossed up Drew is going to be, but I think that he's going to take Monet's side. Because I know in the little teaser they dropped, she was like, I'm in charge. Things are going to be different. So I'm thinking maybe she's talking to Drew about that. You know what I mean?
Right. Diana.
Yeah, Diana's the only one they're kicking out of the house. Everyone else is still living in-house. Diana, they said, go to school. Get out of here. No one wants them there. And Lorenzo was the first one to start it.
Facts. But yeah, I'm about to slide up out of here, man. Hey man, this was fun, bro. I'm definitely gonna have to come back, like you said, a lot. So y'all be seeing a lot of me on Mo's channel. We all the way locked in, man. Enjoy the rest of this live. How long you gonna go today? You don't know?
Man, we just getting to Drew. We still got to talk about the whole Tejada family. We got Tariq. Man, we got a little bit. I'll be on here for a while. We probably gonna go into some free time because I want to talk about some of the other stuff I got, but maybe like another hour.
All right, for sure, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all subscribe to my dog Brillo's channel, man. Hey, for real, put a plug symbol in the chat for my dog Brillo. That was a good ass story. It kind of made you look at life like, damn. When reality set in, if you did the crime, you got to do the time. Now, I ain't saying shit. I don't know nothing. But put a plug in the chat for my dog Brillo. That was a good ass story. See, I'm going to get those stories out of you. That's what we want to hear. Life experiences and related to the shows that we watch. Shout out to my dog Brillo. That was good as hell. My dog stepping up. I'm telling y'all, he's evolving. He's turning up. Grandson on TV, y'all. This Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, live after show discussion for episode 1 of Power Book 2 Ghost. Season 3. Damn. Man, it's gonna be good because don't nobody break a showdown like Mo break a showdown because Mo break a showdown how it's supposed to be broke down. Yeah, how it's supposed to be broken down. They love you, Brillo. They love you, brother. Do your thing. Shine. But right now, we're talking about Drew. And Drew, we want to see him boss up a little bit. Do y'all believe in Drew? Do y'all believe that Drew can take it to the next step in this season, season 3, take it to the next level and really fulfill the shoes of Lorenzo and Monet? And while you're at it, hit that like button. Let's get up to 50 likes at least. 55 likes. Hey, thank you, Jacoby, for that $4.99. I think Reek will run the professional side and Kane will run the streets. No one will force them to work for her or she will kill them. Yeah, see, that's kind of what Brillo was saying. He was like, if Tariq is the distro, as far as being the distro, I don't think he's going to be the one like actually putting the bricks on the streets. He'll be the one to get it, and then he'll give them to Kane, and Kane is actually putting them in the streets. So you might be right about that. Tariq will handle everything. Like, Tariq will broker the deals. He'll get the work from Noma is what it seemed like. He'll be the one to meet the connects, like, we'll meet all the individuals that are buying. Boom, 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 boom. And then Kane will be the one dropping them off. Because if he's in Wall Street, he's going to be meeting a lot of people. You know, those parties, they be going crazy. Y'all heard about the SVB Bank? Yeah, they be going crazy over there, allegedly. Allegedly, they be going crazy over there. Them bricks, Tariq's about to meet the right people. Let's just put it like that. Let's just say season 3, Tariq is going to meet all the people that we think that we want to meet in real life, but in reality, when it all comes crumbling down like it is now, them niggas is just as dirty as a street nigga. Oh, dang, Jacoby dropping it off. He said, you getting that time forward this week, Mo? Oh, thank you for that $1.99. I believe Drew can, but he has to face Kane. Yeah, I can't see Kane giving up the throne like that. All these shows we watch, Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, they ain't just giving up the throne. They going at it for this top spot. So if he want that top spot, he gonna have to get it from Kane because Kane already got a lot of pent up energy because he ain't the firstborn no more. Tariq is getting closer and closer to his mama. So if you step up and take the only thing he got left, the dope game, man, Drew got to be prepared. I think Kane would die about this. You know, when you always hear people lying, talking about, man, I'll die about. No, you won't. No, you won't. Stop it. Drew, if you want that top spot, Kane's willing to die for it. Something about that kid. He's willing to die for it. Would y'all want to see Drew in charge of the Tejada organization, or would you rather have Kane? Let me ask you that. Are you trying to, if you were in the Tejada family and the next person to take over, do you want Drew or would you want Kane? From what we've seen in the first 2 seasons, do you want my dog Kane that be over at his chick house every now and then, working with Mecca, you know what I'm saying, getting toe up? Or would you want Drew? He's a good artist. He's quiet for the most part. He ain't in the streets. He's good. He can actually, you know what I'm saying, read a book. So do you want Drew, the Tejada sweetheart, or do you want Kane, the first bad boy of the Tejada family? What up, Jamal? Hey, thank you, Jamal. Jamal said, what up, Mo? I've been watching you for a while now. Hey, man, welcome to the chat. We always have a good time in here. You know, we just be talking trash, just talking about the show. So I hope no one ever gets offended by anything I say. You know, we all say shit that's messed up, but I just be talking about the TV shows, man, the fictional characters. So don't, like, man, we just trying to enjoy a good time, man. I ain't gonna clown them. I'll clown myself. Come on, man. But yeah, man, I try to keep it real. Thank you for that, though. See, I like your content, the way you keep it real, man. That brings a tear to my eye. I have a feeling that Diana's going to kill Monet when it's all said and done. You know, if Diana did something like that, say in season 5, like the end of season 5, Diana kills Monet. This whole time, we looking back like, damn, Diana was telling. She was running her mouth the whole time. Like, at what point? Then we got to go back and we got to start looking at the seasons. Like, at what point did she actually snap? Was it when Monet choked her? Was it when Monet tried to jump across the... you see what I'm saying? So if that was to happen, man, that would be a huge twist. But that means power got to go on. It got to stay strong. It got to stay strong. And from what we're seeing right now, I will say this. It might just be me being biased because I like the Power series. But this seems like it's about to be pretty damn good. Because we don't know nothing, man. We just are all assuming, and that's what we're supposed to do, man. If they can get us like this, then they doing a good job. Because you want to know what really happened. Jacoby said, baby ghost will boss up, but it will cost a lot of sacrifices. Okay. Who we sacrificing then? Eric said, this is about to be the best season to go so far. Facts. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're seeing just these little short clips. I seen 3 of them. Plus, we seen the little Lauren thing. Dog, if all of this is just the first episode, just think about it. If they can continue this for 9 more weeks, this is gonna be a hell of a series. We looking at this, we got all these theories going on. We know damn well ain't none of the theories gonna be complete in episode 1. We're not gonna be like, oh, that's what I was doing. We thinking down to episode like 5, 6. We thinking further down, we're gonna figure it out. But they got all of this just going on in episode 1. If these are all episode 1, they say it's episode 1, but we don't know if it's episode 1. So we watching all of this. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm hyped. Power is Fire is in here. Hey, go on Instagram, follow Power is Fire. They about to hit what, 90,000 damn followers on Instagram? Going up. I be waking up, I be seeing all kinds of stuff I ain't even know nothing about. Like, who is this? This was a character from season 2 of Power episode 4. He was a valet driver. Oh, I didn't even know that. But Power is Fire, they know it over there. Power is Fire said they can easily be the best season if they get the writing together. I think the writing gonna be good, man. The production already looked good as hell. So I'm ready for it, man. Pause. Shout out to Jacoby for the $1.99. I don't think Monet killing Renzo is too obvious. Are you saying it as if she was to kill Renzo, no one would really look at Monet as the killer? Like, their relationship seemed like it was good enough that no one would look at it. It'd just be, hey, let's go find out who did this. Who was Lorenzo into it with before he went to jail? Is that how you kind of saying it? Like, no one would really look towards Monet of killing Lorenzo? Or are you saying it is too obvious? I don't think Monet killing Renzo is too obvious. But you could be saying, I know I'm reading, I'm fucking around. I know how you saying it. You saying you don't think she's gonna kill Lorenzo just because that's too obvious. I was reading it a different way to make it seem like, man, maybe they won't look at Monet. It would be, we would all expect that. So I mean, I know what Jacoby is saying, but I don't know, man. Does Lorenzo really gotta die? Let's be real. Has Lorenzo done anything worth getting killed over? Has Lorenzo done anything worth getting killed over? Seriously? I want to hear what you guys think. I don't think Lorenzo did anything. This man was holding it down in jail, making sure the bills are paid on the outside, and he got out of jail with his money. He ain't did nothing wrong. Rick James said he killed Zeke. Allegedly. We don't know for sure. We ain't seen the ballistics. I ain't confirmed that was Zeke. I don't know who that was out there. Lorenzo was just shooting. I don't know. I don't even know if that was Lorenzo shooting. I can't remember. I got to plead the fifth on this one. What up, Renee? Maybe it was Officer, what was his name? Whitman? Maybe it was him. We don't know, man. Lorenzo don't deserve to die. Power Aspire said we killed Zeke. He killed Zeke, y'all. He about to step to Noma. He crazy. Listen, Lorenzo don't need to die. We need him, y'all. We need Lorenzo. Come on, y'all. Hashtag we need Lorenzo. On Friday, that's what we're going to be putting. Hashtag we need Lorenzo. Let Lorenzo live. He ain't did nothing. He only been out of jail for a couple weeks. Let this man enjoy the life. Renzo ain't did nothing to nobody. Damn, man. They're going to kill this nigga Lorenzo, man. Fuck. Hey, I'm riding with Renzo to the end, man. When they get rid of Renzo, man, it ain't going to be the same. My dude ain't did nothing to nobody. Yeah, Jacoby, in the finale live, we were talking about that when we were talking about the trailer or the thing that they had at the end of it. It wasn't the trailer, but it was the end of the episode. It did have the Serbs on there, so that might be who they going against because we got to have a bad guy. If Tariq got Noma and he working directly, there's still got to be someone competing with him. We got to have a bigger force on the outside. Like, you can't give us Mecca, the global snitch in a season, and then just give us Tariq and issues with the plug. You know what I mean? You got to give us somebody to go against. I like for them, whoever is supposed to be antagonist this season, I will hope that they keep them for like a season and a half. I want to see some enemies make it to another season. You know what I mean? I want to see some enemies make it to the next season. So it's like, damn, you remember when this happened? This had to happen? Cheryl said Lorenzo came home to a messed up situation. Man, the Tejada family, just in general, from the first time we seen them on screen, we all look like this is an interesting bunch of individuals here. We're looking around like, okay, so Diana, Drew, and Kane, they're brothers and sisters. This kid is the nephew, okay? Monet is the three kids' mama, but the dad, Lorenzo, he's Hispanic. He in jail. The kids kind of speak Spanish. They don't speak much. Not mucho. Is it mucho? No, muchos gracias. I don't know how to say it. But they speak very, very minimum Spanish. And not one of them niggas looks Spanish. Well, Diana does a little bit. We got Bobby Brown as the oldest son. When we seen Bobby Brown, we was like, Bobby Brown is Lorenzo's son? That's what we were looking at. When we first seen the Tejada family, we were all looking like, damn, this is an odd family. This is interesting. So you three are legit siblings. Okay, good. Okay. That is nice to know. Yeah, there you go. Mucho Espanol. I knew it was mucho. See, Cheryl, Cheryl, she breaking it down. Un poco Espanol. Look, I'm going to tell y'all how they say it. We don't speak that much Spanish. We don't speak that much Spanish. The only Spanish word we heard Drew say was, I'm going to talk to mom and I'm going to talk to Poppy. That nigga ain't speak no Spanish, but he said Poppy. We know the same amount of Spanish. I know what y'all know. Let me go meet the plug. I can definitely talk to the plug like Terry talked to the plug. Cena. I learned the same, everything that they know in Spanish. Everything that they know in Spanish, I learned in the first season listening to them. We know the same amount of shit. Let me see what Jacoby got here. Thank you for that $1.99. Doma, Obi, Rock, Brayden, Effie, Tejadas versus the Serbs. I mean, that's a force, but damn. I don't think we can get everybody involved. I don't think Brayden gonna be trying to fight that shit. Hell no. I called that Rock. My bad, Reek. I mean, I could see Noma maybe Reeking like Kane and them. Maybe somebody try to rob like Kane. And Kane got to fix somebody up. It seems like Monet is going to be kind of out of it this season. Like, she ain't really involved. You know what I'm saying? She distanced because we're trying to figure out Tariq. I mean, not Tariq, but Zeke. See, the reason I don't need to know Spanish because I got a homeboy. I ain't ever tell you I had a homeboy named Gustavo. Real deal, real shit. I got a homeboy named Gustavo, man. One time, me and him, we hid up under a house because it was a tiger. We was fighting a tiger earlier today. We ran off. So Gustavo, you know, he translates for me. Louisiana boy say almost everybody in power narcissists is sociopaths. Hey man, everybody lies, but that's what we were talking about yesterday. When we were watching the last of it, we were talking about this. Sometimes you got to lie. Sometimes you have to lie to family members. You just have to. Your loved ones. Sometimes you got to lie to them. You just do. What up, Detroit Kings? Hey man, real quick, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, we going in. What up, Detroit? If you guys need me to represent you in the court of law, send me your case. I'm going to review it. I can't give you any legal advice or legally represent you in the courtroom, but for $50, I'll come sit behind you in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So it'll look like you got some genuine people in your corner. For $50, I'll come and sit in your court date. Sit in there. Yes, Sir Honor. Yes. I can vouch that is a good person. Hey, man, cool. You know what I mean? So if you need me to come to your trial date, sit in there with you, give you some support, holla at me. I'm doing all civil cases. I just started doing child support cases. So I sit in there with you, and if you need me to vouch for you, you know what I'm saying? Then I got you. But those are gonna be like 100 because the judges, they know me in there. I'm going to divorce courts. If you need me to sit in there and vouch and say that, hey, she's a good woman. She didn't do nothing to him. You should have seen how he was treating her. Yeah, but in divorce cases, if I come in there and I'm on your side, you had to break me off something monthly. If you get an alimony, I get 10%. If you get an alimony, I gotta get 10%. If I come in there and stand up, get on the stand and say that this is a good person. Now, I'm not lying under the oath. From what I know, that person is real. I ain't met nobody really. They ain't lied to me about nothing. They just said, Mo, we're going to give you 10% of the alimony if you get up here and say that we're a good person. I don't know nothing bad out of them. So I'm not lying. I don't know nothing bad about them. But they going to give me that 10%. Y'all need a reference? Put me on your reference sheet. I give you my number. Put me on there. They call me. Hello? Who? Jeffrey? Oh, Jeffrey. Sorry about that. You called me on my day off. So what were you saying? Jeffrey's coming in. Oh, outstanding employee. I know for the last couple of years that I've known Jeffrey, even outside of the job, he's going to always step up and do what's needed. Now, one thing I will say that you got to watch for Jeffrey, sometimes he goes above and beyond. And what I mean by that is he's going to help out others once he's done with his work. I know most employees don't do that, but yet that's what I always knew about Jeffrey. Very, very courteous. He's on time, no issues. If something's coming up, he'll try to notify you at least 35 minutes before. Yeah, Jeffrey is an ideal employee. The only reason what we had going on in this, because, he said he wanted to elevate. And I'm not saying that he wasn't doing great here. He just wanted to elevate. And what I mean by that is, I'm not going to lie to you. We're a small business here, and it's kind of capped out. But Jeffrey was one of our top salesmen. And I was even telling him, I was eagering him on, like, hey, what I want to do is keep bringing in these high schoolers just like I did with Jeffrey. When Jeffrey came out of high school, his first job was here. So I figure we grow him, we get him in the sales force, and now look at him. He's a top earner in the Western District. Why wouldn't you call Jeffrey in for this job? He's the man. That's all I'm gonna say to you. I got to get back on this live. The people are asking about me, but Jeffrey, I definitely recommend him. He's a good kid. I can expect big things from him, and I'm pretty sure after this conversation, he'll definitely be calling me and telling me he has the job, right? Oh yeah, Mo. Yeah. He got the job. Don't worry about it. Okay, thank you. Hey, hold it down, man. Blessings. Yeah, you get me on the call. I'm getting you the job. I'm getting you the promotion. Yeah, use me as a reference. Whatever you want to do, I'm here for it. What you need. Jamal said Brayden will have to take out his brother this season because he knows way too much. That will be his first kill. Damn, you think Brayden will be able to do that? You think Brayden will be able to do that, though? That right there, that's pushing Brayden to a whole nother level. Y'all think we ready to see Brayden kill his brother? I mean, I know his brother knows a lot. Trace knows a lot, but dog, that's putting Brayden like it's over with for Brayden. There's no coming back. If Brayden does that, it's done for this character. I mean, we're gonna see him, but he's going down. There's no way he's getting away with that. It might be seasons down the road, but he ain't getting away with that. Hell no. Eric said that could be why Brayden said he didn't want to be like Tariq. Yeah, killing somebody you love definitely could be. Damn, Brayden got that yak too from his unc. Unc said, man, I hate your daddy. I mean, I love him, but I hate him. McClain gonna pull a gun on Brayden. Miles, I don't know, man. That's what they asking. What Brayden's first? Do you guys think Brayden got it in him to take out his brother Trace? Man, I don't think Trace is like, come on, man. You can't get trial. That's double jeopardy. Tariq good. That like if Tariq is moving dope, he can't get hit with that no more. Then I don't think Trace knows enough information to be warranted to get popped, though. That's taking y'all eliminating Brayden, man. Y'all don't want Brayden to have no future. Fuck it. It's a big rich town. Yeah. Brayden just moved to the poet's parts. Yeah. Brayden didn't even have to be in all this shit, bro. And this is what they mean. This is exactly what they mean. Brayden did not need to be in any of this shit. We are really at the point that we talking about, Brayden, you need to make the decision to take your brother out. Like, oh my goodness, Brayden. Brayden is like, man, I don't want to be like Tariq. Make sure you hit that like button. Was it 7:30? I want to see how the Wall Street plays out. Wall Street should be interesting. But we did hear. Hold on, let me see.
Your dad's my brother, and I love him, but holy shit, is he uptight. Whiskey?
And what y'all think? What y'all think about Unc? What y'all think about Unc? He seemed cool. He seemed cool. Are we gonna be giving bricks to Unc? Unc said if I was at Stansfield, I would have came up with course correct. He just told not Tariq, he just told Brayden, don't tell your dad I'm getting you some of this whiskey. Don't tell your daddy what I'm about to tell you. Course correct was that shit. Is the Unc about to open up a whole new world? Or is Unc gonna be the one to introduce them to Noma? Is Unc gonna be the one to introduce them to Noma? Or this is just who they gonna be selling to on Wall Street from Noma? Unc out here, Unc out here trying to turn up. He said, I would have did that course correct. Behave said, Unc knows the Serbs that supply Wall Street. That's interesting. That could be how the Serbs come into play. Like, that might be who he's getting it from. That might be who Unc getting it from. Unc might be dealing with the Serbs. Oh, Unc might be dealing with the Serbs. Tariq tells him, we got to kill your Unc because the Serbs are going at it with Noma. We remove them. Tariq, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to kill my uncle. I don't want to kill my uncle. What y'all think about that theory right there? That's interesting. Unc might be dealing with the Serbs. We see that he's telling him, hey, course correct was legit. So it looks like he's interested in moving drugs. Now, what if Noma's against the Serbs already, and they fighting over that middle ground, and that's where Tariq comes into play. Unc is trying to get them to sell work for the damn Serbs, and Tariq is working with Noma. Tariq is saying, we got to kill your uncle. If we get your uncle out the way, then we good. If not, they going to come at us. What up, Candy? Right now, we trying to figure out what Unc got going on. Unc seemed like he... That's exactly why I wore this. We trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here. Now, I look undercover, you know what I'm saying? I just came from Sicily, okay? We trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with Unc. Are all Serbs thugs? I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just a part of the, like, one of the things they got. Maybe that's just one of their incomes. You know, man, they say a hustler got to have many incomes. You can't just have one. You got to have the dope game. You got to have banks. You got to have, you know, so you got a whole bunch of shit. Car washes. Nah, Candy, I'm just a lawyer in the making, man. I'm trying to impress Davis to see if I can get up there and work at Davis and Saxe, man. I'm just trying to see if I can get me a little job, man. I wouldn't mind being an attorney. If I had the patience, I would have went to law school, I think. I just don't know if I can continue to defend motherfuckers every day. It's hard. I'd probably do a good ass job up there. If I knew the actual laws and I wasn't on their bullshit like I be on here, I think I'd be a good ass lawyer. I would have been a nice ass lawyer. Hey, man, don't be calling me for none of that traffic ticket bullshit, though. I can't get you out in the traffic ticket. I can go up there and talk to the judge and do what I do, but come on, man. Come on. You got to be coming with me with the RICO charges. You got to have RICO charges, capital murder charges. I'll defend you, but you got to be coming off some M's. You know what I mean? So I guess it was good that I wasn't a lawyer, man, because I'd be defending some people that are guilty. But then again, a paralegal, you shitting me. I need to be talking to the judge. That's what I need. I don't need to be no paralegal. I need to be talking to Your Honor. May I approach? You know what I'm saying? I need to be going up there going to have Your Honor, one-on-one in your chambers right now. You know, the judge say something to me. Say, Your Honor, in your chambers right now. Everybody you hear the bailiff talking about Roz. I'm telling the bailiff, nah, me and the judge, we're going to go in the back of the chamber. We're going to talk for a little bit. I'm going to loosen my tongue. Like, don't you ever get out there and disrespect me in front of the boy. I don't care who trial this is. I don't care if you is a judge. I'm a lawyer. I work my ass off. You're not going to be disrespecting me. Say something like that again. We're going to go back out there. We're going to continue this trial. He better get off. So it's probably good. I wasn't no lawyer, man. I made, woo. Oh, man, hell no. I ain't no Alex Murdaugh. That motherfucker was crazy. Hey. Torian, you right. Hey, go ahead and put me in Vice City 50. I got the attire. All y'all got to do is cut the check. I want that green light gang chain. The only time I'm ever going to wear that is like when we around set and shit. Niggas ain't about to be trying to rob me off of a you know what I'm saying, a memorabilia piece that my dog 50 gave me. Like, nigga, get out of here. But yeah, put me in Vice City, man. I just want to be somebody that like works at a car shop and just be bullshitting all day. You know what I'm saying? But they be storing that work over there. That's the kind of character I want to be, just real chill. They might arrest me like 2 or 3 times throughout the whole season. Like, It's 6 seasons. I might get arrested like 3 times, but that's cool. I held it down every time. So Unc might be in on it. We got Unc either with the Serbs or he might be introducing them to Noma. But I do like that theory that he might be getting some work from the Serbs or knows some Serbs, some way connected to him. Because that'll be a good way to introduce them. I don't want them to just run into each other. Are you selling on our block? You know what I mean? We want to see why are they here. What's the connection? I don't even know about Stern's husband. I don't think we're gonna see no more of them. We might see Stern, unless because what they not about to start a whole new business with him because that's just what they got in trouble for. You know what I mean? That's why they got in trouble because they had the little business and the business where Brayden was on it. Tariq was overseeing it, but so I don't know what they would have to do with his husband anymore. You know what I mean? He can't start him a new business because like man, they getting watched for that. Stern's definitely like, hey, whatever you do with them, you need to let me know now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So y'all feeling it? You know what I'm saying? I told you I be trying to dress. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like getting dressed up when I like to be chilling and shit. But, you know, we trying to elevate the channel a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to let Davis know, like, hey, Davis McClain, you need somebody to roll with you. Holla at me. Holla at me. Look, at that 500,000, you just give me 50. You just give me 50 out of every 500,000. I'm cool with that. I'm chilling. And I'm gonna hold it down. Think about it. If I'm making 500,000 off of every, if I'm making 50,000 off of every 500,000, I'm chilling. Last season he made like $2 million. That means I made 200,000 almost. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I made $200,000 in a year, and all I did was come in there with a clean ass suit on and listen to Davis. Shit. Hell yeah. Man, Saxe was barely ever leading his own trial. Saxe was always the number 2. If I was to work with Davis McClain and was getting 50, nigga, and I'm the number 3, they're gonna be mad at me, man. They're gonna be like, that nigga Mo ain't never defend nobody. Yeah, you right, I didn't. But I watched Davis do it, and I got paid to watch the best. You know what I mean? And then out of nowhere, somebody comes up to me like, hey, Mo, man, Davis won't defend me. And I'm like, damn, what was your case? Man, they trying to hit me. They said I had a whole thing. A whole what? Whole chicken. Look, give me $1 and I could represent you. Now, once they slide me that $1, they just paid me as a lawyer. But, you know, I'm a good-ass lawyer. So what I'm doing, this is on my side time. You know what I mean? So he didn't pay me this $1. So I'm over here working the case. And I've been asking Davis little things here and there. Hey, man, what about this? What do you know about gun charges? And Davis like, what are you doing? What are you asking all these questions for? Because we ain't got none of them cases. Now, I don't say nothing to him at first because I'm thinking I can hold it down. In reality, I can't. I'm in over my head right now. And I'm trying to tell my client, I got you. It's just the chicken. It's just the bird. Not knowing that this man had already got 2 strikes. So it's like, damn, I got to really beat this. Because if not, life. 3 strikes, he's out of here. So now, Davidson got worried about it. Because I'm out here, I'm talking to the media branch. I'm like, all right, look, man, I got this dude. He had a whole thing on him. That's what the cops are saying. I said, I got this dude. They said he had a whole thing on him. They planted that brick on my client. So now the media, they listening to me like, oh, shit. But that's my job. I'm a defense attorney. I'm out here. I got to get you off. You may be lying to me, but you can't lie to me. That's one of my things. I only charge you $1, but you got to tell me everything because it's confidentiality between you and I. You tell me anything, I can't say nothing. Now, I need to know the facts. So I'm fighting this. Davis finds out, and Davis hits me up like, hey, what's going on? What is this I hear about you representing somebody while you were up under me? I'm like, look, man, I just took $1 from him. The kid was in need. He said he had the whole thing on him. That's why I was asking you those questions. But I knew you would be like this. So the reason I couldn't explain what was going on is because Davis, I knew you would flip out. Davis like, all right. Tell me about this case. What happened? Now, I'm already knowing, like, Davis is the man. So if Davis is giving me this advice, I'm also looking at Davis like Davis isn't trying to take my case. Davis wants to see if I can actually win this one. And that's when I knew I had the confidence of Davis. And I was like, man, I'm the next big attorney in New York City, man. That's when I knew, when I got that confidence. And I moved from that number 3 spot, and it was Davis and then me. I'm going with Davis is better. Terry was just for Tasha. Davis is representing everybody. Davis got Tariq, the Tejadas. Hell, he got to watch himself. Hell, he got to watch Saxe. Terry was just, all he had to do was stay away from ghosts. He already knew the. Listen, if I'm a lawyer and I know like what people are alleging and shit, I'm watching out for all of these people. Terry walking around like he ain't even know what's going on. You having sex with Tasha, representing Tasha against a nigga that you know be killing niggas that owns a nightclub. Once you hear that somebody owns a nightclub, like in New York City, and you hear it's called Club Truth. Oh, I heard of Club Truth. If they got that kind of money, you need to be aware of your surroundings at all times if you're dealing with their wife. Oh, yeah, Cheryl. I like Saxe. Saxe is one of my favorite characters, but if Davis said I had to get rid of Saxe to get down with the gang, my bad, not the gang, the organization, the law firm. Yeah, oh, yeah, Saxe got to go. That ain't going to change how I feel because this is business. This is nothing personal. This is just business. But the number 2 at Davis McClain, shit, I'm there. Unc might be the one to introduce him, though. I don't know. We got to look out for Unc because something up. You don't just mention drugs like that. Course correct is the best thing ever. Let me see. We'll do them as a collective. What y'all think, man? Tejada family. Are we choosing sides this season? Are we choosing sides this season? No, I like Unc. I rock with Unc. Unc cool. You know what I'm saying? Unc like me. Unc like, man, don't, hey. My nephews was 21. They was of age. Y'all not getting me. They don't be telling your mama I'm buying y'all drinks. Yeah, they were 21. Yeah, you know how it is. Instead of cooking something for the nephews, I might go take them and get some fast food that night. Hey, don't y'all tell y'all mama. Are we choosing sides? Monet, Lorenzo, Monet. If we got to choose a side, everybody pick the side of the house Remove Tariq from the storyline. All we got is the Tejadas and what they got going on. Which side are you going with? Lorenzo's side? I say it's Lorenzo and Kane or Monet and Drew. What side of the family are you going to? If you got to choose a side, what side are you going to? Now that's interesting right there. That's how I look at it. When I'm looking at characters and I'm judging them, I'm like, man, which person would I rather be in that situation? Like, do I want to rock with my dad because he's trying to make me in charge? Or do I want to go with my mom? She be tripping sometimes. And she want to put my brother in charge, but I know he ain't really ready for it. Feel like if I'm Drew, I'm like, man, do I want to go with my dad who really don't know what he want to do? He was supposed to be backing me, but now he ain't backing me. Or do I want to go with Monet? And we all know everybody's thinking Monet be tripping. Monet be that's the huge downside. If you ever think about going to Monet's side, it's always that moment like, man, Monet be tripping, dog. Monet be tripping. And from what we seen, what y'all think, man?
I don't know why you bringing that shit in here.
Ma, you need to eat.
Please, don't say nothing to me.
Y'all really going to Monet's side? Man, I can't deal with that every day, man. I'm sorry. I can't do it every single day. We ain't seen Monet smile one time. This nigga Mecca took her on a helicopter. She said, oh, I've never did this before. And that's when I told y'all the Tejadas wasn't really getting money like that. She didn't even smile then. Dog, she hasn't smiled in 3 seasons. And every time you look up, she yelling at somebody. She yelling at Diana talking about, Ma, you got to eat. Ma, you got to eat. She said, get that shit out of here. Why you bring that in here? She said, you got to eat. She said, I don't want to hear nothing. I brought you food, Ma. It's not my fault you lied to us that big ass nigga, 23-year-old Zeke was our brother and not our goddamn cousin. How are you mad at us? All this shit is because of you. But you can't say none of that because that's your mama. You can't say none of that because that's your mama. And then you got your daddy in the kitchen. He ain't gonna say nothing to Monet because he the one that killed the nigga that she lied about. This family is fucked up. Think about the Tejada family. If you remove Tariq and just had this as a family sitcom, dog, they got enough shit going on in this house. We could have just did the Tejada spinoff. Ghost could have been his own thing. Brayden, Tariq, go to Wall Street, Davis, McClain. The Tejadas legit have their own TV show within fucking Ghost. This shit is nonstop over here. Hey, thank you, Demarcus, for that $5. You say Diana would turn up after the death of Lorenzo and get her first body. That's what that goes along with exactly what I was just saying. They got their own story over here. This is its own shit. They got the jail aspect. Lorenzo got out of jail. They were like, this could have been his own show. In every episode, we just watching to see when the hell is Monet gonna smile. We gonna find the first episode that Monet smile. Matter of fact, I want everyone to go back. I'm gonna put up a post tomorrow. If you find me the first episode that Monet smiled in, I'm gonna cash app you $5. I'm gonna cash app you $5. Someone find me and tag me the first episode we see Monet smile in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it up right now. We need to know the first episode that Monet smiled in. All right, Dario. Good night now. Good night now. I know it's in the middle of the week, but man, it's power coming, man. We got a lot to talk about. She smiled at Zeke. What episode? What episode did she smile at Zeke? Come on, we need to back this up tonight. Name an episode. Name an episode we see Monet smile in. Name an episode we see Monet smile in. And what they mean, problem creating it. Come on, man, create it. There's man. Season 2, episode 4. Season 1, episode 5. All right, Candy, I'm gonna have to look that up, man. You know, I'm gonna have to do it when I get off of here. But hey, put it on the community tab and put your Cash App next to it. Cause on the chat it say, I see Candy was one of. She said season 1, episode 5. Devin says season 2 finale. If Candy's hold up in season 1, episode 5, then she got it, man. She got it, man. That 5 about to be jumping like Jordan. Jacoby, I don't think in season 3 we're gonna ever see her smile. What else, Savannah? I got you, Candy. Go ahead, put it on there, and I got you. Or you can put it on here. And I'm gonna pin it up there, you know. People could donate. Hey, I'm gonna start doing that. You know what I'm saying? So we can all interact with each other, you know. Giving out a little thing like that. Little trivia questions. We need people to go back. Or if I watch an episode, I'm like, I might start doing that. Find something in the episode and see if y'all notice it. And see who's the first person that noticed the scene that I was talking about. Would y'all be cool with that? Y'all be cool with that? I just throw out like little things throughout the. So watch closely because you know I look at all the random shit in TV shows. So watch closely. All right. See? I might mess around and ask y'all. That might even be the first question. We'll even see if y'all paying attention to me tonight. Matter of fact, let me write that down. The first question is going to be, what color was the flower at the table? Yeah, that's going to be the first question. What color was the flower on the... Now, this ain't for no money or nothing. We're just going to see if y'all are paying attention. See if y'all actually listening here. Y'all in the chat, chit-chatting. I'm like a teacher up here. All right, y'all, put the phones down. Y'all listen up now. Y'all be having full-blown conversations over there. I be trying to catch up, and then all I see is in all caps, Kendall talk about, Mo, go read this comment. I'm like, all right, let me try to find let me try to find that real quick. Now, I ain't got bread like that. So some of them would just be fun ones now. All of them ain't gonna be for like 5. Some of them might be like a 20 piece sometimes. It just depends. If it's a tough one. Like if I say how many slices of bread are in there? Because you know I'm getting the screenshot of it. So I'm gonna bring it to y'all. Because it looked like 1, 2, 3 slices of bread. Yeah, I might start doing that. All right. Hey, we're going to do that. Matter of fact, the Cash Apps, I'm going to start doing that. The Cash Apps that we bring in, I'm going to start getting like little $10 gift cards. I'm going to start putting the money on the gift cards when we do like little shit like that. Oh, that sounds cool. I like that. Cool. All right, we'll do that. Queen said that's a flower they have at funerals. It is a little. What was that at? Okay. It's a little bitty too. They cut it all at the bottom. They said, damn, we're going to keep this one alive as long as possible. All right. So right now, what we do have for this season, I know we still talking about the characters. We're going to get into Noma. And then, of course, we're going to talk about Tariq a little bit. And then we have some free time. Or we just go into free time. It don't matter, man. It's whatever. I just wanted to get on here and ask y'all, what do we know so far? What do we know so far? What we do know is we got to come up with a money counter for Davis. We got to come up with a lie machine for Effie. We got to count how many times Effie lies. That's two things I know for sure we supposed to be doing. I don't know if I had to go back and flip through these pages and see. Yeah, just the Davis money counter. And we said we were calling Effie Leffie this season because she be lying as Effie. So we call her Leffie this season. I forgot about that. She's not Effie on my channel. She's Leffie because she always lying. It ain't no reason for her to be lying like that. Y'all think Effie's gonna be up front this season, or is she gonna be lying? Y'all heard Kendall. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. We just getting started a little bit, you know. Tariq's trying to elevate. Drew versus Kane is potentially on the horizon. Davis, he got all kinds of that's about to come to light. We're gonna be asking random questions about the episode, see who paying attention. Make sure y'all paying close attention. You know, I might pause the episode. And zoom in on something.
You haven't.
I might pause the episode and zoom in on something. We might be zooming in on these flowers. Who's she bringing flowers to? Who's she bringing flowers to, you think? Or it's just to the funeral. That's all it is. I don't know what to think about Diana. If they're sending her off to school, she's got to be into some nonsense at school, but I don't know what. Diana, I just don't know what they're going to do with her character. I think she's not going to like Monet, but she wants to like her because it's her mom. But Monet's going to continue to push her away like she did the other 2 seasons. I just don't know what they're going to do with Diana's character, though. She's not about to be running nothing. Not this season or the next season, at least. Like, she going to be at school? What's she going to be doing at school? Like, I hope whoever she's dealing with isn't like someone else that moves drugs. It's like, come on, man. What are the odds? You know what I mean? Miles said joins a sorority. Joke Eddie said Michael Rainey Jr. told him, I guess this is saying Ro finna be on Demon Time. I guess he meant to say Reek. Because, I mean, it's Michael Rainey, but hey. What up, man? If he told you that, man, hey, tell him I told you, hey, man, come stop by the channel real quick. Just stop by real quick. He ain't going to be on here too long, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Got to ask him a couple questions. In and out like a fast food. I know he's busy, man. We ain't going to hold him up too long. About 15 minutes. Give him about 20 minutes. You give me a 30-minute episode. I got you. I get you in and out. We're just going to ask a few questions about Tariq. We want to know what he gonna do with Lauren, and he found out that she is alive, if she is, or what's he dreaming. We just want to know. So, joke addicts, as you can, tell him, hey, joke addicts, it's me and you. Bring him on. Tell him, if he do come on the show, tell him he gotta tell them to send me a wardrobe for that episode that I get to keep. Tell him to send a wardrobe. A undershirt, like a t-shirt too, a long sleeve shirt, a jacket too, and a hat. Let me get a pair of pants. Y'all can give me a Mary pants, can't y'all? Yeah, y'all could probably get that in the budget. Some Gucci socks. Shoes. There's these boots. These motherfuckers is hard. I seen them. I'm gonna look them up in a minute. But yeah, let me get those. Tell them to send it. That's love. I'm just telling y'all, I'm like, hey, look, I was always told never be afraid to ask for anything. Of course, being reasonable. All I'm asking for is the little wardrobe, little 30 minutes, bling blah, get in and out. So we got to be fly. We're going to be on here. I'm on here talking to Tariq, and I'm in some regular degular. They ain't even good. They ain't even good for power. I might as well come on here. in sweatpants, a damn wife beater, no socks, no shoes on. Nah, you got to send me the wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? Preferably have Method Man stylists. Tell them to be on. Yeah, I want a suit. Matter of fact, I want 2 suits made. Yeah, I want to get 2 suits made. I want to have one for the 30-minute interview that I have on here with you. And then 2, when I had a follow-up where I just talk about my experience from talking to you, I need to have another suit on where I start bringing people on and letting them ask questions about the show. I got to have 2 suits for that. It wouldn't do like if I had one suit, if they gave me one suit and I wore that suit again, they'd be like, damn, this nigga Mo a bum. They're like, did he a bum? I can't, come on, man. I can't be going out like that. You got to give me 2 suits at least. Let me get 2 suits and the outfit that I was talking about originally. We do that, we be straight. 30 minutes in and out. And we ain't asking for much. JoJo said, yeah, one of them fur coats too. Oh, yeah, hey. Matter of fact, fly me out to New York. Let me, what's a good hotel in New York? Something expensive, y'all. I'm talking $300-$400 a night minimum. Someone name a hotel. Come on, I need a hotel in New York. $450 minimum. $450 minimum. $450 minimum. Oh, give me a good barber too. Like my barber be doing his thing, but give me one of them professional barbers. You know what I mean? Give me one of them professional barbers that night, just for that one night, so that line to be crispy. I'm gonna take 100 pictures and 100 different outfits, and just save those pictures. Like, yeah, the time I got my hair cut by a celebrity barber. Yeah, so y'all send me out there, give me a hotel room, celebrity barber, the 2 suits and the outfit. We good. Let's make it happen. We good. Oh, and then if Michael Rainey, you come on here, I need you to go tell 50 that I need one of them green light chains. See, that's what you got to do. You got to start using your connects and work your way up. Now I done worked all the way up to 50. Hey, 50, what's up? Good. Hey, man, I'm joining them shows. I just want one of them green light chains. I'm going to head on out of here. You know what I'm saying? One nothing else, big dog. Continue that shit, man. Great shows, man. They're going to be telling the story of Mo and how he changed. How he changed the power universe. The Waldorf Astoria. Now we got to look that up. We basically into some free time unless y'all got some characters, but I just wanted to get on here and like touch bases on the big things. I mean, we know Tariq, you know, he gonna do his thing. He gonna do his thing. But if we really get some money, we should be able to stay at the Waldorf. We about to look that up real quick. I gotta see what that is in New York now and how much it is. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't signed in my booking.com. So y'all don't be trying to book shit on my goddamn account. That's how they get you too, man. That's one of my biggest fears, man. Getting finessed on the internet. Somebody sent me an email talking about, you can get a 99% discount off at Target. Oh, okay, let me put my phone number in here. Put my address. Okay. I don't know, Cheryl. We about to check it out. Waldorf Astoria. 4.3 star hotel. Okay, it's a 4-star. Okay. Hold on. I gotta see what it looked like in front of it. I got to see what it looked like in front of it. If they flying me up there, let me see what it look like. Okay. I know this better not be the entrance. If this is the entrance, I ain't staying here. Nope. Nah, I don't do this. Okay, let's see where the front at. You need to see where the front at. They flying me up here for this interview. We need to see where the front of this place is at. It look a little raggedy on the outside. I don't know, y'all. This look a little raggedy on the outside. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I'm looking at the right thing or not, but this don't look right. I don't know if I can stay here. Let me see. I'm gonna check the availability. Let's see how much is running. Was this Thursday? No, let me look at the map. We'll just say April 1st. Okay, it didn't look like this. It did not look like this on Google Maps, man. Scheduling an appointment. Nah, this too rich for me, man. I need to be able to walk up to the front door and talk to the man at the counter. Like, hey, what up? Candy said Trump is 583. Shit, man, I ain't staying up in that motherfucker. The feds kicking there anytime. You be in there just chilling. Yeah, man, we over the Trump Towers. Yeah, you over there for a minute, and the feds come there and shut that motherfucker down. You don't know what the hell they got going on over there. Well, let me be the first to tell y'all, Cheryl, this is very nice. Let me tell the other people. Cheryl, close your ears. I can't afford this shit. It look good right here. This is the best that this is ever gonna look to me. This is the best. I don't give a fuck how beautiful it is. This is the closest I'm ever getting to it. I'm not even going in the front door. I already know I'm not about to waste no money on this shit. It looked good, but let me tell y'all something. I ain't got it, and I'm not about to spend it. Oh, this is where the king stayed? See, I ain't even know that. Oh, okay. But did you just see what you said, Cheryl? You said the king stayed there and coming to America. The king. The king. Not Mo, some nigga off of YouTube. The king. Cheryl forgot she was talking to Mo. Mo was like, wait a minute, I'm a king. I can't compete with that. Cheryl's like, oh, don't worry about it, Mo. Just the king stayed in there. You can go ahead and get you. They got an open bar at the bottom. Yeah, it's open all right for $5.83. I better be able to drink for free. It better be open. And that's over at Trump Towers. If the king stayed, well, it was some real famous motherfuckers that stayed over there at Trump Towers. But $5.83, come on, man. I ain't got that. All right, we're going to live a little. All right, let's look at the history. Let's see what the history is of this living a little. Home to world leaders, royalty, movie stars, and music legends. The unofficial palace. Dog, look at this. Come on. This right here is all I need to see, and this backs up everything. This is what they were doing in 1930. They had butlers. They had butlers at the top of the building serving the bougie ass workers. They got a full course meal. The butlers got no kind of harnesses on them. Them niggas is just out there to win. This nigga got a whole goddamn glass on top of it. Talk about, whoa. Serving them straight wine midday. They working on a motherfucking building in the skyscraper. They ain't got no harnesses on. They drinking liquor. They kicking it. They up there having the time of their life. Imagine you down there, you on a bicycle, you riding through New York City. You riding and you looking up top, you seeing niggas popping bottles. They construction workers popping bottles working on this building. These people got money. I can't afford to stand it. The workers had butlers serving liquor. I didn't know nothing about this. I didn't even know this place existed until Cheryl introduced it to me. They have butlers at the top of the building turning these niggas up, talking about, yeah, let's get it, baby. You want another one from France? Woo! Taking the bottle off there, pouring them some bubbly, and they about to get up, toe up, working. No harnesses, nothing. That's the history right there. I understand. I just can't do it. This is too, when they say this is too rich for my blood, like when you playing cards and people are gambling, it's too much money. It's too rich for my blood. This literally is too rich for my blood. I can't stay here, man. King, stay here. I can't stay. This ain't no place for me. I don't even think I feel comfortable. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, man, I don't know how to act in here. Who is who? You know what I'm saying? I need to know who is who in here since we all. You paid $583 to stay here too, huh? Nice, huh? Your first time? Yeah, I'm just here for one night. I saved up. Woo! Saved up $583, but I only found out I went down to the front desk. And when I tried to book it online, I had to call up to the front desk. They said it was $583, but then it was like booking fees, and the shit came up to like $720 for one night. $720 for one night. I ain't expect to spend that $720 in one night, but Cheryl told me to live a little, so I did it. And now here I am. So is the bar open? Yo, it is, but you got to pay extra. Oh yeah, if you got the $583 a night room, that means you got to pay an extra $200 for the open bar. Like once you go over there and drink it, they just charge it to your room, that extra $200. So wait, it ain't an open bar? Nah, because you got the regular room. You got to get the room with the if you go back and look on there, it'll basically say the standard room, but it'll say like an extended floor bed at the bottom. It's like something at the bottom that they said, but if you book that one, it's $1,000 a night, like after tax, $1,000, and you get the open bar. See, I ain't know all of that. Yeah, but 3 weeks out the country. Come on, man. You can't do that to me, Candy. Like, you can't do that to me. A trip is different. When you go on a trip, the money, I mean, of course you got to save for it, but the money that I don't account for, like when I say this is what I spend on the trip, I don't account for the flight or the hotel. Because, like, you got to have, you got to be able to get there. And you got to be able to stay at the hotel. The only thing I really be counting against me is, like, any activities. I don't count food because I got to eat. So any activities that I'm doing in different places, that's the only thing I really count. You know what I mean? And that can get expensive. Drink get expensive. It don't matter where you at. But yeah, that's the only thing I really take as a hit. You know what I'm saying? If I go on a trip, it's like, all right, it's like a $2,000 trip. But whatever else I spend, that's what I need to be accountable for because I saved all of this. And plus, I be staying for the LO, man. You get you a suite, man. You get you a suite in another country for like in the Philippines for 7 days. No, for 6 days, it was like $238 or $300 or something like that. But yeah, man, 1930. This is what they were doing at the Waldorf. The Waldorf. Then that's what's up, man. That's what's up. But I'm excited about the season, though. We got some free time. We was over here looking at this damn apartment building. That's what's up, man. I'm gonna tell my dad, like, hey man, take mom up to New York and go stay at this hotel. He gonna get on there, he gonna get on the booking website and try to my dad gonna see those prices, he gonna call me. What the fuck would you tell me to go on that website? I didn't know where I was looking at. Them prices are too high. I'm like, dang, I'm just trying to get you to turn up, man. You go with mama to New York, man. Turn up a little bit. My dad be upset. He's seen if I sent him some shit, that motherfucker $583 a night. Man, Dad, you only live once. Cheryl said you live once. You retired. She's retired, and she's saying you should live one time. So you need to live that one time, the best time. I sent my daddy some shit. You talking about 583? Man, he gonna call me. What the hell am I looking at? I'm like, Dad, book the room, man. Book the room. What you calling me back for? Book the room. Think about it on some real stuff. If all right, listen up. Say you the planner for the trip. Like whenever, you know what I'm saying, we linking up, I always go and look. Even if someone else is talking about they're gonna book the rooms, everyone books their own rooms, but you know, somebody starts doing the research to see where we're gonna stay at. So like, all right, bet. This is where we're gonna stay at. I always go and just double check. Like, all right, there's food places around there. You know what I'm saying? There's shit to do, like right around the spot. If someone in the group ever put something in the chat that said 583 at night, I guarantee you one thing. Look, whoever in charge of looking for the hotel this time, I'll look for it. I guarantee I can get everybody's room half of that. Like I'm about to look for some shit. 583 a night. Man, I understand if we doing like 2 nights somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like if we stay in downtown London, all right, I could spend $252. You know, I could spend $300 a night on a hotel, like downtown. But I'm only doing that for 2 nights, man. For a trip, I'm not spending no 2 something, man. Hell no. For a whole trip, I gotta go a little further out the city, nigga. I gotta go a little further out, nigga. I'm not paying all that money to be staying, man. Hell no. It'll be less if we stay a little ways out. I'm not talking about now. I'm not talking about way. I'm still close, but 583 a night. I'm asking who? Hey, nigga, why would you put that in chat? You ain't nobody paying no 583 a night. Not a piece. Man, it's a fucking robbery. Well, I'm not talking like y'all thinking I'm frugal, but I'm frugal because I live here. When I go on a trip, I go on a trip. I'm not paying if I'm paying 583 a night, that better be for like a 4-bedroom house or something. But when we travel, everybody gets their own, you get your own room. And trust me, I don't stay in the rinky dinks. Not when I travel. I gotta have some comfort. But 583 a night a piece? Nigga, 1,000 for 2 days? $3,000? No. $3,000 for a week? No, stays 583 for oceanfront. Oceanfront. 583 for oceanfront is good. But if I'm staying in the city, 583 to look out at another fucking building? Yeah, Stace, and you in Hawaii, that's what I'm saying. When you go on a trip, that's different. That's different. You getting the oceanfront. If we were gonna get an oceanfront, then cool. That's different. But just a regular ass trip. That's what I'm saying. A regular trip. Like going to Hawaii is not a regular trip. Yeah, it's still in the States, but that's not a regular trip. That's what you call traveling. That right there is what you call traveling. Driving to the next city ain't traveling. That's just driving to the next city. Now, them Traveling is driving from like South Carolina to the Mexican border. That's traveling. Flying to Hawaii, that's traveling. But you hitting me up to go to New York for $583 a night? I don't know about y'all, but I guarantee that every single one of you, if you've been to New York, name a good hotel right now that you stayed in and you would recommend to somebody. I guarantee you it's less than $583 a night. That's what I'm saying. If someone sends me a $583 hotel, I'm like, there ain't no way that there ain't nothing around there that's less than that is still good. Someone name me a hotel in New York City. We're about to look it up. Candy told us at Donald Trump Towers, the Trump Towers, they $583 a night. We're about to see if we can find a hotel in New York City less than $583 that is still top notch. Exactly, Nikki. Y'all going to Atlanta for the weekend. Y'all going to Atlanta for the weekend. Oh yeah, I found this room that's $583 a night. Nigga, I was staying at the W. There wasn't no $583 a night. The W nice. Well, we ain't got nothing to sign in. Oh, here we go. New York, United States. All right. We're going to say now we're going to say on Friday. We're going to go down there, check in Friday, and we're going to leave on Monday. Let's see how much it is. All right, here we go. Here we go. Is the Courtyard, New York, Manhattan, Times Square? Is this nice? It looked like $240. Let's see. All right, it's a cool little room. Okay, I got a view. What is this? The Empire? Okay, nice beds. No, I can't do the two big. Y'all got a. If we book it here, I can't have the two beds, and I gotta have just my bed in that muff. You know what I mean? But I don't want. Well, this is a corner room. All right, I'll do this little corner room with the one king. I gotta tell him, I'm like, man, y'all gotta bring a little bit bigger TV though. I need a little TV that's a little bit bigger than this. All right, they got a little meeting room I'll never use. They got the tennis match. All right, I might watch that for a minute. All right, they got a restaurant in here. Now that's a plus. You know, when you first touch down on that Friday night and y'all just chilling before y'all about to head out on the town, you know what I'm saying? You in the room, you might order you up something. Something light, you know what I'm saying? You just something to put on the stomach because now y'all pulling up. It's about 9 o'clock now. You already got something on your stomach. You pulling up now. Because y'all already said y'all going to link up about 10:30-ish. You know what I'm saying? So y'all going to start making moves, go out pregame a little more, you know what I'm saying? Get out there, get social. Then we're going to head out. Where are we going to head out? So right now, you know, hey, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it right now. Courtyard Marriott. I used to be a platinum member at the Courtyard. Well, not the Courtyard, but with Marriott. That's back when I worked at my old job. They let us get the points for the hotels we stayed in. Hey, that shit was lovely. My favorite Marriott is the Residence Inn, though. The Residence Inn, because it's like a little apartment you got, you know what I mean? Used to stay in those for like 3 weeks at a time. So I always mess with the Marriott. When I was out there in DC, we stayed, was it a Residence Inn? I think it was on W Street. I think it's like a Residence Inn over there. He got me and my brother a suite. Our boss got us a suite because we're going to be out there the same time. That shit was tight. We had 2 rooms on there. That shit was cool. 20 years old, 22 years old. We out in DC. We kicking it. That's when I told y'all the police, they they pulled guns on me and my brother because we fit the description of some niggas that robbed the Burger King. That's fucked up, man. Like, just like fucking 10 cops, man. That's back when I was wearing tall tees and shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie, though. We had came out the strip club. I'm 20 at the time. I wasn't 21. Dog. Man, I thought we were gone. I ain't gonna lie to you. We came about the strip club. I've been drinking, and the police, they pulled, like, we joking around. We walking across the street like, man, what if they turned around for jaywalking? Sure enough, them motherfuckers, whoop, whoop. And we didn't even see them coming, bro. Like, I swear to God, a van pulled up, a dude hopped out with the gun. We like, oh, shit. Thought it had to be about 10 cops around us with their guns pulled on us. So they had us sitting down, and luckily we had, like, our work badges and shit in our wallets. So we had to sit there. I think it was a captain or somebody came out there. He was like, yeah, y'all fit the description. And I swear to God, you can hear over the radio. They were talking about it. I had on a black tall tee and I had braids. But the description, the nigga didn't have braids. All they heard was a black tall tee with the black hat, man. Man. When I tell you I was fucking scared, that shit right there, boy. I was like, oh shit. Nigga, my heart skipped. Oh shit. These niggas had their gun. I'm like, oh man. Sheesh. Hey. I don't care how tough a nigga say he is. That right there, hey. But y'all know I'm a G though. All of that happened. Everything happened. But you know what was going on in my mind? I was thinking, man, fuck the police. I was thinking I was going to push my brother down. They were going to start shooting, and I was just going to dodge the bullets and just keep running. I was going to slide down the next alley, get to running down there, and the police are like, hey, get him. And they don't never catch me either. I get back to my hotel room. I get rid of everything. My brother ended up sneaking away, and we up out of there. But I was like, you know what? My mom would be upset if I called her and told her I did all that shit. So I was just like, man, I'm going to comply. I'm going to comply this time, man. But real talk, man. That's why I really appreciated that first job that my real job that I had when we were traveling. I appreciate that job, man, because that shit saved my life several times. I was fucking off too, boy. If I had a job, I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. But it is what it is, man. They got your boy Mo in DC. And that's the same year Gilbert Arenas was balling in the playoffs because they were on while we was in the strip club. And I was watching. I was like, then this nigga be hooping. And I thought it was cool because coming from Kansas City, we ain't got no basketball team. So I'm actually out here. I'm traveling. I got a little bit of money in my pocket. I'm looking at Gilbert Arenas like, damn, this nigga nice. We in a strip club, but then all that happens. Man, that shit changed like that. That shit crazy, man. Those are the, like, that time in DC, I had the police pull the guns on me because I fit the description, but they just got it wrong. The guy didn't have braids, and I did. That one. The one where my brother and I got pulled. We traveled a lot. So whatever city we went to, my job, like we would go work on the reservations. So we would either drive to like a major city on the weekend or we just drive around. We 20 years old, 21, 22 years old. Man, you working at a job, we didn't know what the fuck a per diem was. So when they come to you talking about, hey, if you travel, you get per diem. We like, what is that? And you know, they give you $39 a day. So at the beginning of the month, you know, each month you gonna make at least a minimum of $1,500 tax free. So that's why I stayed on the road so much. I'm like, man, they gonna pay me to travel? Bet. So shit. We would be renting cars. Like we 21, 22 years old. When I put this on everything I love. I was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I drove down from Flagstaff. Albuquerque, New Mexico. I went down there for the weekend. I had the brand new Mustang. I had that. When they switched over and it was a convertible, that's what we rented. That was the car that I had. Man, I'm like 21 years old. Man, I'm out there fucking kicking it. Man, I got a drop top Mustang and it's mine. Like, I got it for the next month until we go to the next place. But that's why you wouldn't always go back to the same spot so you can get your same whip back. Man, what? Boy, traveling was the best thing ever, man. It got me up out the city when shit was hot. The money was good. And that's how I told y'all about my debit card while I was overdrawing, man. I was up in Rapid City. I was out there in Rapid City one weekend trying to buy some games for my damn Xbox. That motherfucker was like, card decline. Like, man, I know I got some bread. We about to get paid too. Motherfucking bank. It was like Bank of Midwest or something like that. The motherfuckers hit me with like $260 and damn overdraft fees. I said, hey man, when my car hits zero, just make it stop. I'm out on the road wilding out, man. I was out there making it rain and shit, doing stupid shit. But it was all right though, because I still had them per diem checks, man. That was the thing about that job, man. I had them per diem checks. But yeah, man, that's the life, y'all. But we found some nice hotels. I don't even know how we got onto that. But that's what's up. All right. The courtyard look all right. Oh, the Reform Club. Let's see what this is, y'all. See, this is what I'm talking about here, right here. When I say expensive, this is what I mean. Like, we don't need this. I know this ain't in the city, but look at this. It's called the Reform Club. And they busting people over the head for $9.35. All right, the Reform Club. I'm getting you some new customers. All right, y'all, listen up, man. We got the classic suite. You know what I'm saying? That's what the basics would get. But what I recommend for all of you guys, because I know y'all the Mo West, I recommend you all get the Premier Suite. 640 square feet of your own space. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast, free valet parking. It sleeps too. You got a park view, one king size bed. Oh, just to let you know up front, there is no refund, but trust us. For $11.55, you won't even think about getting a refund. Nah, I'm staying right here, the Reform Club. Oh, wait, whoa. The Premier Suite, that ain't big enough. I ain't know that. Oh, here we go. The Cottage, $2,200. What y'all think? We in the Cottage this week? We doing the Cottage? The Premium Cottage? Oh, the house. Here we go. Here we go right here. $5,500. Y'all paying this for one night? One night. You only live once, Cheryl. Let's see what the cottage look like. I want to see what the cottage look like on the inside. All right. See, I'm already looking. What do y'all see out here, man? If I'm paying for the cottage, what y'all see out here that y'all would need if y'all paying for a cottage? The cottage is what, 2,200? What needs to be on this porch if you paying 2,200? It's like it's mandatory. This cottage, if I'm renting the cottage out, then the girl does look like a slave quarters. But if I'm renting this cottage out, I gotta have a rocking chair. Come on, man. They they gave me, look at these little these chairs. You gotta sit all the way down. Like, man, you gotta get low to sit down in these motherfuckers. Ain't nobody about to be playing in cars where the seats are automatically back. You should have put a rocking chair up here, man. Okay, you got exterior corridors, area rugs, hardwood flooring, towel. Okay. Designer toiletries. What y'all think they got in there? Designer toiletries. Somebody name off some designer toiletries. We about to start pricing what they got going on in here. Why we gotta? Do we get to keep the toiletries, or we gotta keep them in the room? Like we gotta leave them. Okay, they got the hydro massage, shower head. Oh, they got the rainfall shower head. I remember the first time I went in the hotel one now. I said, damn, man, we've been living life wrong. Man, I called my mama. She said, yes, son, there's a lot of stuff out there you haven't seen. I was like, damn. In the back of my head, I was like, Dad should have been out there bossing up. Shit, we should have had a fucking rainfall shower head at the crib. We should have had one of them motherfuckers. Dad out here bullshitting. Dad out here buying whips and stuff, man. Hey, get that shower head, get that rainfall. Man, if I'd have had a rainfall shower head as a kid, man, I'd have been in there wild at. What are you doing in there? I'm taking a shower, Mom. I'm taking a shower. Man, I'm in there acting a fool. Okay, you got the slippers. They got to be cushion slippers. Don't be giving me the little slide on slippers. For $2,200, you got to give me the real deal. You got to give me the real deal. I'm talking about, so hey, the thickness down there, make it soft. Make it soft, but comfortable enough to walk around in. You can't just give me the little slide on. You know, the ones that are upside down on each other like this, that when you take out, it just barely lifts up to put your, no. We want the real deal. We want the real deal. Wait, whoa. Okay, bathrobes are at the top. All right. Now I was gonna say we got the slippers with no bathrobe. All right, toothbrush and toothpaste, towels. Okay, got bed sheets, blackout drapes, cribs, just in case we gonna charge your ass. Just in case you bring a kid, we gonna charge you because the room says it sleeps 2. So that means bringing a baby, you're getting charged for it. They don't even have the courtesy of not charging for the kid. They about that dollar. They said if you bring a kid, when we told you this room sleeps 2, you know that kid makes 3. You got to buy an infant bed. You got to buy one. See, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. Imagine, I'm on here, I'm like, you know what, babe? We doing it. You know what I mean? Me, you, the kid, we're going, man. We're just going to go ahead and do it. We're going to go to the Reform Club. You better believe it. I've been saving. I got I got just enough for the hotel. I got just enough for everything that we're going to do out there with a little bit of extra, but not a lot of extra, just a little bit of extra. I end up booking this room $2,200. It come up to $2,500, like after the taxes and all that shit. Then I'm like, oh yeah, we have our baby. They were like, oh, you have a baby, huh? I didn't pay $2,500 for this room right now. For the couple of days that we're going to be in there, we have to pay for the infant crib. You know what I mean? We got to pay for it. That's another $1,000. They might as well just charge us for 3 people. But they can't do that because it's a baby. So they say, you got to buy the fucking crib. See, I would have been up there. I came up there with $2,500 because I knew that's how much it was. Cheryl said, live one time. I wanted to do something for Bay. I get up there, I do it, and I didn't read the fine print that there's a surcharge on the infant beds, and I gotta pay an extra $1,000. Now this trip went from $2,500 plus the $1,000 that I had to spend on us. I gotta spend another $1,000 on top. I did not budget for that. Oh. My check-ins account is hurting. An extra $1,000. Now you over here looking at what you got in your account. You trying to switch shit over from that savings. I gotta move at least another $1,000 to cover that $1,000 I didn't know I was gonna have to pay. Now you going around, and you know when people hear this story, you already know what they're gonna say. Oh man, you cheap, blah 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 blah. And now you going around. Now you really monitoring what you doing. At first, if you didn't have to spend that extra $1,000, that's that comfort zone that you got. So you like, all right, I got this extra. If I need to, I know I'm not because you're gonna be responsible. But now that $1,000, you ain't got that cushion. You ain't got that cushion. So y'all might get into some shit that's actually enjoyable. And she's like, oh, let's spend some more money on it. And y'all spending more money on it. But you ain't got the reserve because you spent that $1,000 because you ain't read the fine print. You didn't read the fine print. Why didn't they put this? Look at this. Why didn't they put this up by the price? 2, and if you got a kid, you get the infant crib that you pay for. Why is it all the way down here in the details, like all the way down here? Because they want to get your ass there and they want to bust you over the head for a fucking infant bed. Damn. The Reform Club, man. Hey, y'all wild place. But hey, I'm just doing free promotion for y'all. Nah, I ain't got no ties with them people. Don't be. Hey, Reform Club, I ain't got no issues, man. I'm just asking. I ain't know. I ain't know. I was just asking in case I brought a kid up there. I wanted to know, do I gotta pay for the bed, or like is this surcharge waived, or like that's all. We just concerned customers. We just want to know. That's all. We saving up to get up there one day. My own podcast about telling stories. Oh man, it's just, you know, I just see something and the story starts to develop. Now I understand this. I don't understand it, but I understand this. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, come on, man. You're supposed to sleep too. If you need another bed, that means you definitely bringing in another person. So I understand the cost on that. But that's standard. That's just, you know what I mean? That's just standard. Oh. But you also get a separate bedroom. Okay. What up, ICA? 50-inch TV. That's nice. Cable and premium channels. I'm not going to watch. I'm just going to have YouTube on. So you get free bottled water. 1. There's no S. You just get 1 free bottled water. Don't get the tripping. Man, I thought they had the thread count. No, Egyptian cotton is probably, come on, man, 2,200 a night. This Egyptian, it's got to be, man, I can't see them no less than like 800. No, I'm just saying, I'm trying to see what they got. All right, let's find another hotel. Kendall got to keep me on track. Oh, you got a laptop workspace. Laptop workspace. A restaurant dining guide. Nigga, I can Google that shit. All right, man, we out of here, man. The Reform Club, man, you are off the list. Oh, I don't even, hold on, let me do the price. I think Mozzie, I mean, not Mozzie, but Dina Girl said sorted. My bad, I ain't do it. We want to go up on the $500. No, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, how are the sandals there? I mean, not the sandals, but the here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do price. We're gonna do the price. Come on, man. They ain't sorting them for us. Oh, what about the Weston? Y'all stayed at the Weston? Oh, Arlo. And this is nice right here. This right, hey, I'm about to check out this place right here. 311. I could do 3 nights, 311. See? And this is under $500. I could do this. 311 a night if I'm gonna be in the city. All right, but I could do that. Hold on, let me see. Oh, see, I gotta. Do I want the urban? Let's compare size, y'all. Listen up. All right, Kendall, we're gonna check out the same regions next. But all right, I got a question for y'all. Y'all been to New York, so y'all know more than I do. All right. Room 1, the king bed, urban. Room 1 over here, king bed, city. Urban side, 311. City side, 339. Which side are you staying on? The urban side or the city side? Let's see. Let's see who real. Let's see who real. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I'm going to be right back. And let me know, are y'all staying on the urban side or the city side? And remember, the price is $311 to $339. We doing city or we doing urban side? I'll be right back. All right, man. Let me see what y'all got to say, man. Hold on, Kendall. I'll look, man. You know, I don't know New York like that. All I know is they got an urban side and a city side. I ain't never been in New York like this. The hotel I stayed in, you know, it was picked out. I just paid for it. It was straight. But if I'm out here choosing for myself, I'm trying to decide where I'm going. No, Nikki, the terrace is not part. Hey, the terrace is off limits right now. We getting the urban or the city side. Now it's looking like the urban side. It's got like the urban buildings, man. You know, you see in the movies, and then the city side look like you be in the city. I might do the. I ain't gonna lie to you for $339, 12. What was it 12 or 11? I'll probably get on booking.com because I could probably get it for like. I could probably get this room for like probably like $320. I'll probably do the city side. If I'm gonna go stay in the city, I might as well get the city side one. Now, like I know I'm never gonna use the terrace, so I just know like, oh hell no, man! Look what man. Like you just next to another building. Nah, I'd rather just look at the city, man. I don't know about that. Shit, the city side is gonna be loud. I'm gonna be on that motherfucker. Hey, move that shit out of the way. They be like, hey, go to sleep, man. Fuck you, man. Yeah, I know I'm never gonna use this. Now, if one of my boys got it, cool. We can go over there. You know what I'm saying? We pulling up. We can go out there and chill. But shit, I'm telling you one thing. I'm not spending $452. One of y'all can spend $452 and we'll use your terrace. I'm doing the city side. Hampton Inn, Manhattan. Look, we over here got travel guys and stuff. All right, bet. Oh, first, hold on. I know Kendall said, what area are we in? I don't know, man. What part of New York should I stay in? Harlem? No, I don't want to go stay in the BX. Where should I stay? I'm gonna have to look up where. I don't even remember where I stayed at, man. It was a straight place. I think it was like, but this is 2014, 15. Should I spend like $130 a night, something like that? All right, man, Manhattan, man. My bad, y'all. Man, I told y'all I be getting distracted, man. Y'all be talking to me, y'all be throwing me off, man. I be trying to keep it G, you know what I mean? I be trying to hold it down, and y'all be talking about some other stuff. I be trying to catch up. I be gone. Oh yeah, man. Oh, y'all saying stay in Manhattan? My bad. Nah, Trill. Hey, Trill, we trying to find some spots to stay out in New York. Let me ask you something, Trill. You travel a lot. Is $500 a night for a room? Is that doable? Like for your own little suite? Are you spending $500 a night, or are you trying to look for a better price at a different hotel? This is my dog, man. He pretty good with money, from at least what I know. He ain't never hit me up. Talking about, hey man, you got it, man. I ain't got nothing on me, man. Man, you need back up, man. You need to get some help, nigga. Come over here talking about you got it. And nigga, I got it. You ain't getting it, nigga. What the fuck you mean do I got it? Yeah, nigga, I got it. I thought you had it. Hey, I'm telling you. Look, Trill said a better price, $500. That's a lot for my own room. $500 a night. That need to be like a 2-bedroom suite or something. When I hear 500, I'm hearing what, we getting a house or something? What we getting for 500 a night? Nigga, I ain't booking no room for no 500 for myself no night. Hell no. Oh, we supposed to be looking for the Hampton Inn. Let's see, the Hampton Inn. Hampton Inn ain't even. I typed in Hampton Inn. It ain't even in one of the top searches, man. They don't even fuck with Hampton Inn like that. They might be beefing with Expedia. They may have told Expedia, man, don't be posting our shit on your weak ass website. They might be beefing. We don't even know. Let me go look somewhere else because I don't see it pop up on here. I'm still taking the city side. All right, best price guaranteed. We talking about Hampton Inn ain't even that much. Hampton Inn. We talking about Times Square one? What, this one right here? Damn, how many of these motherfuckers they got downtown? Nigga, it don't need to be this big, man. I don't know which one is which, man. Let me see. I gotta look at the map. I gotta see where everything centrally located. Okay, we got Madame Teresa. Then they got these motherfuckers every single block, nigga, like a liquor store. Okay, this is Bryant Park. Okay, the Empire State. All right, we need to get closer to the Empire State Building. I know what the Empire State Building is. All right. The one on 35th Street. This one right here on 35th Street. Oh, 210 for the Empire State one. Hilton Garden, or we're gonna do Hilton. We're gonna do this one. For 210. All right. Let's see. All right, what y'all think? What y'all rating exterior it is? Like when you looking at it, what the aesthetics looking like? You looking at it like, is this cool? This worth 200 a night? You feeling it? 200 a night, y'all? 210, 210, 210. Can I interest you in 210? All right, let's go on indoors and see what Hampton talking about. Okay. Modern, very sleek. Okay. You got the lamp is matching the headboard. All right, I see you, Hampton Inn. What the rooms look like with one bed in them, though? Why y'all offering these 2-bedroom beds? This ain't the 70s. Well, I guess it's a family comes. Here we go. Is this 210? If this is 210, I'll stay here for 210 a night. No lie, I'll stay here for 210 a night. That is not bad. Jalen Rosenberg, man, nah. Jalen Rosenberg, my damn. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, these rooms, they straight. I mean, you paying for the location, but I mean, it's straight. 210 is feasible. Oh, what is this? Okay, I like the wrap. Oh, okay. Now, if they got this with a king size bed right in the middle with the TV up like that, in the bathroom you got to walk around to get into, now that's nice. Now, I'll do 210 for that. Let me see. All right, we don't care about the downstairs. Okay, they got breakfast in the morning. You're going to get down there early, man. You want to get down there early. If you're going to eat anything, get down there early. You don't want to be one of the last people to get to the cereal. It'd be all the little leftovers in there. Like, damn. You know, the first time I ever experienced that, like I said, I was down in Albuquerque at the Resident Inn. Real nice. No, that's when I was in Chandler, Arizona. I was down there. I was like, damn, this shit free for real? Boy. Yeah, you want to get down there early. Let's see what these rooms look like, though, man, because right now they trying to sell us a dream right now, and that's one thing we don't do over here. We don't fall for it. we don't fall for it. It's gonna take more than that to get us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Honors discount $378. No, 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 no. See, now we getting into prices I ain't willing to pay. Now they getting into prices that I'm not willing to pay. New York ain't that tight. New York ain't that tight. I mean, like, no diss to New York, but New York ain't that tight for me to be paying no 300. Nah. I ain't got it. I got it, but I ain't got it. You know what I mean? This one, I ain't got it like that. I mean, I got it, but I ain't got to spend it. You know what I mean? I got it, and I ain't got to spend it. Prince Akeem stayed there. Oh, Renee, you probably further back in the live. My bad. Hey, y'all told me the Hampton. I didn't pick the Hampton, y'all. Look, I'm just going off what y'all said. Y'all said, "Bo, look at the Hampton, motherfucker. Look." I said, "All right, hold on. Hampton Inn. Let me go to another." I even had to go to another website because they didn't even have them like Expedia. I'm like, oh, okay. See, everybody live different. Shell said they gotta have room service. They ain't got room service. It depends on the type of trip I'm on, man. It really does. Some places I go, I don't even expect it. You know, I'm about to be up and be active, but when I'm trying to chill like that, yeah, just want to chill. But I like to be with myself anyway. So if I go somewhere, I might get like especially in Europe, they rent out like a whole bunch of apartments. So like just throughout the city, there'll be apartments that you rent. It's kind of like Airbnb, but it's more like it's an apartment company sometimes, and they just be renting out different buildings. So I'll stay in something like that so I can just chill, man, you know, because I know I want to get out and go see shit. But that's neither here nor there. We need to find somewhere to stay in New York because I've seen some people saying, it ain't got no room service. So we still got to keep looking. Damn, Hampton Inn. I thought you was going to be the one, too. Everybody was telling me Hampton Inn, Mo, is the best thing ever. I said, all right, cool. And this is an honors discount semi-flex. I want the regular flex. I don't want the semi-flex. I want the big flex. I want this shit to be $83 a night instead of $183. Now, Stacey, it ain't your fault, man. You know, we just following these leads. But this is how it is when you planning trips. You just got to look at stuff and you got to start comparing. Because there's some people, they like staying at Hampton Inn. Like I said, my favorite one was the Residence Inn. The Courtyard was all right. Courtyard it was kind of more like a business stay when you went there. You know what I mean? And I was wearing tall tees and shit like that back then. And oversized Coogee, you know what I mean? Basketball jerseys. So it was cool being at Residence Inns because it's more like a family thing. Staying at the Courtyard wasn't so much, you know what I mean? They be in there in suits and shit. Like, hey man, the workday is over. Y'all niggas go be cool somewhere else. Get up out of here with that nonsense. Kendall, I have been reading. No, Kendall. I mean, not Kendall. Mozzie, we looking up hotels. You know what? I don't even remember why we looking up hotels. Was it we were talking about? We said something about $500. I don't know. Damn, what picture were we looking at? I don't even know what we were talking about. How we got all the way down here, man. See, Cheryl had mentioned the Waldorf. Damn. Now y'all talking about go to sleep, man. Y'all led me down this route. I didn't know we were gonna end up coming down here looking at hotels. Now I'm trying to go back and see. Oh yeah, we were talking about when I was out in DC. Oh, okay, yeah. See, now Mozzie, it was a rabbit hole. It was hey, can y'all admit that we got lost down in that? Because we can't even remember. I know Cheryl said name a famous hotel, but why did I say name a famous hotel? I know we was talking about in DC. Oh, yeah, we was in DC, and I said, yeah, we were talking about the Marriott. Oh yeah, and all that started because the police pulled their guns out on us. Oh yeah, man, we wilding out. Oh yeah, I asked 50 to put me in a hotel. Oh, see, there we go. Yeah, I said if they fly me out to do the interview, I can get the 2 suits and the 1 outfit. They're gonna give me the green light chain, green light gang, you know what I mean? The green light gang chain, you know what I mean? But we are not a gang. We do not gang bang. And if they gotta fly me to New York for the interview, that's where I was gonna stay. Aha. That's hey, there we are. We know we at now. We got it. We got it. I was interviewing Tariq. Yep. We got it. I was interviewing Tariq, and I initially started off with 1 outfit. And I said I needed a shirt, an undershirt, a shirt, and like a hoodie or backpack or something. Yeah, I remember what we were talking about. All it took was what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we talking about Tariq. I was trying to book ahead, but then we started talking about prices. So I named out a famous one. That was like $583. I was like, oh no, I can't have them paying no $583 because I wouldn't pay no $583. Of course, I'm gonna bust them over their head. But we still about to be living it up. But come on, man. Oh yeah, JoJo. There was a dude that came in here. His name was like Joke Edit. Joke Edit came here and started that. That's how we got on all of this. He came in and said Michael Rainey told him that Rock was about to be going. I'm not Rock. Monet was about to be going on a rampage. And I said, if you know Tariq, then tell Tariq I need to interview him. And then that's why I said it's got to be a 5-minute. We ain't gonna hold up his time, but I ended up extending it all the way out to a 30-minute episode. And then I said, if we gonna do that, we gotta be fly. We got to get me a wardrobe. I need whoever doing Davis's shit. Because at first it was just one outfit. Get on here and do it. But then I said, that ain't right. I need to have a pre-show with a suit on. And then I need to have a post-show with another suit on, like outfit change. So I need Davis. I need his stylist to give me the 2 suits. And then Tariq, I need your stylist, yours and Kane, come together and get me 1 suit for the interview. Now we know where we at. So it wasn't me that started this. Joke Edit or whatever his name was came in here and said Tariq told him that Monet was about to be wilding out this season. Yeah, he said Tariq was gonna be wilding out, but I'm saying Monet is too. So I didn't start this. What up, Tamika? What up, Havana? Not hey, Torrin, this ain't on me, man. Someone came in here. We never seen him before. What was his name, y'all? Joke Edit? I don't know. I ain't never seen him before, but he came in here. He said Michael Rainey told him. Roe was about to go crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, we about to hop off of here. I just wanted to get on here and pick you guys' mind and see what we got in, you know what I'm saying? What we got in the store for the boy. Man, it's about to come out this week, man. It's about to be a good season. I got a good feeling. I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Here we go, right here. I found it, y'all. Look. Michael Rain Jr. told me Ro finna be on Demon Time. And that's how we got into the interview. I didn't make this up, y'all. Oh, nah, man. If I get up from here, it's camera off, man. There ain't no more timeouts, no more breaks tonight, man. Hey, but thank y'all for tuning in, man. We got a little bit. What is it? 3, man. Y'all can give me one more topic. We can do something, whatever y'all want to talk about. And I'm going to hop on out of here, man. Any more on the 4 kidnapped Americans? I don't know. We can look. I ain't heard nothing about it. Honestly, I didn't watch nothing today, man. I went to the gym, came home, really chilled. I ain't gonna lie to you. Really chilled, man. Just like, fuck it. We getting ready for this damn ghost to come on. Zay, we thinking when he said roll, he meant reek. I don't know, man. He came in here, joke edits. He came in here and said Michael Rainey told him personally. I don't know who it was, but hey, Michael Rainey told him. Michael Rain Jr. You know what I'm saying? Michael Rain. Look at that. Y'all got tipsters coming over on the channel. They trying to give me informations. What Drake say? Fake friends write the wrong answer on the mirror for me. They trying to throw me off. But then again, hey, joke, holler at Mike and let him know, man, get that interview cracking. You know, get that interview cracking. Get them 2 outfits. You know. Zay said, how do I feel about Monet? Finding out who killed Zeke. I know it's going to be on her mind a lot. Of course, we know it was Lorenzo. So what I want to see is maybe Lorenzo throws her off because he's supposed to be finding who did it, but he did it. So he's got to throw her off at some point. Monet's not going to let him walk around like all the cops in the Power universe. One thing we see about all the cops in the Power universe, they ain't never really doing shit. We just seen Detective Brian got the feds coming in and they locked up 2 motherfuckers in 3 episodes. They ain't did nothing. Him and Veronica, they've been going back and forth. I definitely don't think Monet's going to let Lorenzo to just be walking around here and not getting anything done. So I want to see Lorenzo try to throw her off. Like, hey, man, I think it might be this dude. You know what I mean? I want to see something like that. All right, we're gonna check out these 4 Americans to see what they got. It was 13. What is today? 14. Oh, it was yesterday. I bet. 2 were found deceased. Blah, 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 blah. All right, 4 Americans kidnapped. All right, we know that. We know that. We want what happened after that. We want to know what leads do we have. We want to know if the president of Mexico is lying or telling the truth when he got on the microphone and said that Mexico is safer than America right now. Let's find out. I didn't say that. The president of Mexico said that. All right, the rescue. No. What has developed over the last 8 days? All right, during the days they were held, transferred. All right, we know that. Travel from South Carolina to Mexico. We seen that. Underground surgery in Texas. Bye. All right, a fifth person who was traveling with the group. Did y'all know it was a fifth person with them? Did y'all know there was a fifth? I remember hearing something about somebody didn't go, but I thought it was one of the ones that survived. I didn't know there was an actual fifth person. A fifth person was traveling with the group. Cheryl Orange did not cross the border into Mexico and remained in Brownsville. She didn't cross because she did not have her ID with her. And contacted the police March 4th, the day after the kidnapping, when she could not get in touch with the police. Well, when she could not get in touch with them, the police said, oh. So they got kidnapped on the 3rd. She didn't cross over. She didn't hear back from nobody. She called the police. Now we're getting somewhere in the investigation. 5 alleged members of a powerful Mexican cartel. We got that. 5 men were found tied up near a pickup truck with handwritten notes found on the windshield saying, we are guilty for the crimes we didn't mean to kill any Americans, but we turn ourselves in. That's the cartel saying, listen, take them and leave us the fuck alone. The cartel is just trying to get a, hey, America, hey, look, we turn them in, just, hey, leave us alone a little bit. And everybody talking about they don't want to go with it with the U.S. Army. They not about to go down there and go to no damn war with no cartels because that's in Mexico. So they just like, keep y'all presence off of us because it's all about dollar signs. That's all the dope game is how much money can you make in your short run? Because everyone only has a run. No one ever finishes the race. It's very rare that they do. And if they do, they still got to look over their shoulders because something can always pop up. The office announced a homicide charge in the killings. The FBI said it's working with federal and international partners to determine the facts of what happened and to hold those responsible for the horrific and violent act accountable for their crimes. Taxing U.S. citizens is unacceptable. We're working closely with the Mexican government. They're working closely with the Mexican government. You didn't hear them saying we stepping in because they really ain't trying to deal with this shit. They like, man, just leave that to the Mexicans. Let them govern themselves. That's basically what they're saying, man. Joe Biden has been kept updated. What Joe Biden about to do? Oh, man, they didn't give us no information. Man, they ain't give ABC News. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Y'all ain't give us no bit or piece of a fucking information. Nigga, this is all the shit we knew. The only thing I didn't know there was a fifth suspect, but not suspect, but person, but I did hear that there was somebody that got left in Texas, but I thought it was one of the people that survived. Come on, ABC News. ABC News, y'all had me reading down this. I'm thinking we about to get some fucking information on something new that then came up that ain't no one else knew. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Breaking news on ABC. Fucking ABC. You over here, this is a straight filler right here. This is when you got to write an essay about something and you just talking about some shit that already happened. All you did was reword it. Come on, who is the author of this? Okay, that's really okay. It's a group project, so you can't point the fingers at nobody. That's exactly why you should work in groups, because all he did, whoever put this together, all he did was take bits and pieces from each one of these people and threw it in here. That's how you keep content. They said take all the information we got over everything and just give up that little update. Don't give any new information, just give an update. An update on the update. Yeah, I said it's just an update on the update because we ain't learned nothing else. This is the same update we got, just from multiple people. Y'all ain't give us nothing new, no different perspective or something. Like, y'all just gave us what everybody else already said. They use the AI, the chat GB, the GBT, ain't it? I know what you're talking about, though. Them things be writing up. Hey, that shit good as hell, too. Boy, that thing will write up anything for you. But that's one reason why I don't. I mean, I watch people's channels. Don't get me wrong, but I try not to take anyone else's concept. I know sometimes the things I be saying are far fetched, but I want to entertain y'all. Because if everybody agrees with everything, it's like, that's cool. That's cool. But we're gonna be on here for 30 minutes if we all agree. So I try not to, take anybody's ideas or anything. So when you hear stuff on other people's channel, you know what I'm saying? Man, leave that at their channel, man. We got our own ideas over here. That's how I treat power. That's how I treat power. But y'all know that. I got all kinds of theories. Each character, I come up with 3 of them off the top of the head. But I don't know, man. It seems like it's going to be a good season. My old ass about to be watching this shit like, damn, this nigga Tariq done fucked up again. We already know it. Because one thing about Tariq, Tariq ain't always on. Tariq ain't always on. Fucking Tariq. But yeah, we ain't learned nothing from this, man. And that's really like the only thing we see 7 days ago, 8 days ago, 8 days ago. ABC just gave us the update to the update from 8 days ago. But it is what it is, man. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in, man. 3.5 hours. We was only supposed to be on here for like an hour. It is what it is. We did that. I'm Mo.J. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit that like button. This week we will be talking power. Sunday night we'll have the finale of BMF. Monday we're doing Bel Air. Tuesday we got the first episode of Swarm. We're about to be working. You're going to probably have midday episodes. We're going to be breaking down each character for power. We're going to be talking about individual things. We got the lie counter. We got the Davis meter, how much money he making. We got to try to find the outfits that Tariq wearing and seeing how much money is he still spending on clothes when we supposed to be stacking. You know what I mean? We're doing all of that because we are invested in Tariq. We want to make sure that this young man is actually spending his hard-earned dope money on shit that is necessary for surviving, not to fly his clothes. Where them dollars at? Where them dollars? Davis dollars. Yeah, them Davis dollars, big bucks. So we're going to figure it out, but man, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tomorrow Wednesday. I'll be back on Thursday night. Tomorrow night I'm going to have the Discord. If you're in the Discord, I have my channel open so y'all can get on here. Y'all can discuss stuff. So you ain't got to type it out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be on camera. Nothing. Just go in here. Y'all can voice it out. Just be respectful. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that can wild out over here. I get all the cussing. We're going to go down. It's going to be going down because of me. Not because of we. Man, he was cussing over there. Who was cussing? Mo was. Okay, they ain't that bad. They ain't that bad. I lost my channel because I was cussing. Damn. I knew better too. I gotta hold myself accountable. We shall see. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm gonna see y'all on Thursday. We got Snowfall Thursday night. First reaction to Ghost. Man, it's about to be crazy. I'll see if I do the first reaction. I might just watch both episodes. We'll see. We'll see. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.